start streaming. I'm gonna mute you for the intro. Yeah. Alright. Hello there, welcome to the stream. Let me just double check that we're streaming. As you can see, we're here with potatoes today, and there are a lot of them. And we're in Minecraft on Kingdom Crafters. Okay, there's not that many people online. It's not great. Let me see, am I live? Can you guys see me? Yeah, let's double check. We are starting the stream. We are officially live. Alright, yeah, anyways, so what we're doing today, we have lots of potatoes. This farm is actually 1, 2, 3, okay, and like a half layers big. We're also here with Crumbles, that's that guy through the wall there. Yeah, anyways, so I haven't done a testimony video on my channel. I realized that, so I'm like, I'm gonna do one today. Anyways, yeah, we actually have Crumbles. Let me just unmute you.
3, okay, and like a half.
Crumbles, you're broadcasting my live stream through your microphone. Alright, well, while he fixes that, yeah, we got, I'll give you a base tour. If you hear pillagers shouting throughout the out here, that's because we live in a pillager outpost. Hi. Ow. Anyways, yeah, we live in a okay, they're all... I can't... This armor is for display only. I can't be taking damage in it. Yeah, we live in a pillager outpost. I think they got some modded structures or something. On the inside, up... No. Okay, how do we get back to the bunker? Alright, let's go down here. Alright, we are back in the bunker. But yeah, that's where our potatoes are located. We also have our excellent... Oh no, they got crossbows. We have our excellent room. Quarters of the potato... I am good at speaking. Inside, we have our desk. My name is Master of Potatoes. Don't subscribe to Candy Power on YouTube, because that would be advertising. Yeah, anyways, yeah, we have that, looks like... We have a mysterious character trying to climb the ladder. Yeah, anyways, Crumbles, when the live stream is no longer playing, like the live stream audio is not broadcasting over your microphone, let me know. Let me know, blink twice if your live stream is no longer doing that. Alright. Hello there. You are now unmuted again.
Hello.
Yeah, alright. People on the live stream. How is the audio? Let's see. Are people even watching the live stream? Odds are there's no one there, but is there one concurrent viewer? Hello there. Yeah, how's your day going? Today we're farming potatoes. Wait, it's let me just mute that. Mute that window. Yeah, so the reason we have so many potatoes, I'll get into that. Essentially, we want to farm as many potatoes on this server as possible. If we go to ESC statistics, items, we're almost at 20, we're 200 potatoes away from 20,000 potatoes. Why are we farming so many potatoes? The answer is, we're on the Kingdom Craft server, and if we type /spawn, we go to spawn. At spawn, you see here, okay, it's really laggy, but we have some signs here, but we need subscribers. Here's our plan. Oh, we can't build here. Our plan is we're gonna build like an archway full of chests, so that way we can fill them with potatoes, and we can put signs down that say like, oh, potatoes for the homeless. But it's actually, what that does is every player who spawns in now has to walk through our potato archway, and we're gonna basically be the potato master of the server. And what that does is it makes us infamous. Why is that? There's no zoom in third person. It makes the potato master infamous, which is I cannot speak today, which is us. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. Now I gotta figure out how to get back to base. The quickest way is just to like die, right? I think we have a spawn set at our base. So listen, I believe I can. Oh wait, I can just slash TPA Crumbles. Yeah, we're here with Cookie Man today.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, this display, I gotta put this display armor back in the chest before I break it, because we do not have diamonds to spare. We have 24 diamonds total and no mending books. We cannot be sparing diamond armor. Yeah, today we're gonna farm potatoes. Looks like they're almost ready. I'll give you a tour of the potato farm. So we have all these potatoes here, but you're wondering, how do we turn those potatoes into cooked potatoes? Because raw potatoes on their own are kind of a joke. And here we have this massive lava farm. How this... Oh, looks like that's not good. Let's just patch up this hole in our roof. Apparently, Crumbles, we had a hole in our roof. Yeah,
I was gonna make the second part.
Yeah, we're gonna patch that up for now. You can patch it up with cobblestone. And then we have these. How this works. There's secretly lava above that, and the lava goes into this, trips into the cauldron. That gives us a lava bucket, and then we take the buckets into here. Here is a furnace room. We put the lava buckets here, that goes into the fuel, and then we put the potatoes in the top. And that's how we get infinite baked potatoes. We got 3 of them, 3 double chests, so that's 6 furnaces running at the... Why is this one not... One of our hoppers was clogged. Either way, yeah, if you can't tell, we came up with the system like a couple of minutes ago, so of course it's not the best. We have those running here. That's how we get potatoes. But how many potatoes do we have total, you may ask? Well, we have a lot of them. A lot of potatoes. Okay, that one's empty, don't ask. We have a lot of potatoes here, okay? Yeah, this is what we're doing, and then I'll probably do my testimony today, because I realized I don't have a testimony video. So, yeah, why is there no potatoes here? We gotta fix this. But yeah, I guess, that's what we're doing today. We're harvesting. There's no light here. Why? Okay, yeah, the farm is not the farm is not pretty. The farm is very.
Where is there no light?
It was I put this stuff here.
Let's just ignore this weird hole here. Yeah, this doesn't exist. Yeah,
doesn't exist.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay, listen, we may have like swapped out the furnaces like 5 minutes ago, but should we start farming one half of this farm? It looks like this side's mostly grown. I am gonna check up on the audio because I don't want the potato breaking to be 1,000 times louder than my microphone. Hold on a second. Let me go and check the live stream. What is the audio on the? Oh wait, actually I can't check audio. Okay, I'm just gonna let chat. If the potatoes are horrible, if it's like 1,000 times louder, please tell me. If Crumbles is too quiet, if I'm too loud, let me know. I'll boost the
Crumbles is too loud.
The audio. But yeah, let's farm. I don't know why I'm breaking half-broken plants. We harvested this like pretty close to off stream, so yeah, Crumbles. Here.
Planting.
Oh yeah. We also. Did you just see an arrow? What? What? What is this? How do you? What?
Come from?
What was that? My voice. Why am I coughing? I don't know what happened there, guys.
Oh, there's like a hole here, and it leads to a cave.
Oh, we have a security breach.
Oh, we have more.
Get him. Get him. Alright, that was not what I was expecting. Anyways, let's just fill up the entire floor here so that there's no more security breaches. Yeah, our goal today, we have a couple of goals. Goal 1 is to farm the potatoes and get past 30,000 potatoes. Right now, if we go to statistics and items, we have broken almost 20,000. We've been on the server for 4 days, so we need to farm more potatoes today than we have on any other single day. Yeah, we got 2 people, so maybe it's going to be a little easier. Yeah, I think this is probably enough lava, Crumbles, because we only have 3 furnaces going.
Yeah, I was just making it look nicer.
Yeah, in the meantime, we also I showed this a little bit at the beginning. I showed this a little bit at the beginning, but we have 2 layers here. and we have this little guy. This stream, I want to get this little guy down here up and running. It's going to be about the same size. Crumbles, do you have a pickaxe?
Yes, I do.
Alright, so what I need you to do is to just start mining. And no, I'm not going to pay you for this. You're just free labor.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, just start mining this. In the meantime,
alright, got you.
While my friend that I'm
Slave, you mean? I'm joking.
What is...
Joking.
I just walk up here and there's this shulker box. What? Why is it... Okay, the shulker box is just stuck in its open form, whatever. Anyways, so, while my definitely paid very much friend is mining, I have a...
Yes.
I have a banner here. You see, the reason we even have display armor for the first place is because we need to, like, actually not look like we're a homeless guy. And we have armor here. The problem is I don't do enchants, so we gotta make our armor equally as cool. And I've thought about using this banner here. Because you can, like, put a banner on a shield in Java, and that's what I want to try to do. But if we put it on right now, I kind of want to add a cross to it. So I went out and got some flowers. Yeah, I know, exactly. You tuned into the stream to watch me get flowers, didn't you? And I'm just going to test out a couple different options here. If we put the flag in, we put in colors. We could go for that cross, but that... If we do that, and we get... There's no middle one, or there is. Should we go for this? Chat, help me out. Should we go for the, this guy? Should we go for yellow? Alright, I'm gonna go for yellow. Yeah, we'll get this, and then we put it back on. Yeah, I'll also answer some questions. So, let's put it on the shield now. We've officially got our new shield. Let's put on our diamond armor.
Seems like you already got a question.
Yeah. Alright, looks like a diamond shield. Potatoes are blocking it, but yeah, we got our display armor set up now. Now I'll get into my testimony in a couple minutes. Don't worry, I will answer why I left Northwind. I've been getting that question ever since I left. But I'll do a bunch of answers and everything. So, yeah, we have potatoes here. Essentially, the entire point of this stream, as you can tell, is to farm potatoes and give a testimony. What is a testimony? A testimony is really just anything that's true. Specifically, in this case, it's a true story. For example, I grew up in, like, a, air quotes, Christian home. They said they were Christians, they showed up to church, but there was never any miracles. So I'm like sitting there like, no miracles. This must be fake. It must be fake. But turns out, with the miracles and stuff, if you don't see miracles, that doesn't mean they don't happen. It just means that you haven't seen any. So I grew up thinking, well, if these are the Christians and they're not doing miracles, clearly they don't happen. So eventually I go like, well, if it's just like, well, you know, God rose from the dead, he did all these stuff, there's not really much evidence for it. But, I mean, it equals out totally so that you can't really see much of a difference now. The miracles, yeah, they did happen, but they don't happen anymore, and you can't really proofread us on that. There's no evidence. I was like, well, I guess I must just be an atheist now. So I became an atheist, and I was like, well, it can't possibly be anything interesting that happens in miracles. But then what happened is I say I was an atheist, I was not a very good atheist. I did not have like answers for all the questions. I just kind of said like, well, you know, everybody since the dawn of time has had a story they go with. So who's to say that this story is any different than all the others? But the problem with that is that it relies on miracles not happening, because, you know, all my life I had lived, no miracles. So, well, they must not happen. Then I'm at my friend's place, and I'm vacationing there. I don't actually live in my friend's house, just out of curiosity. I'm at my friend's place, and he's talking about it, and you know, he tries to convince me like a couple times about like, oh yeah, you're like, your atheism is not grounded in facts. I'm like, yeah, but I mean, scientific discoveries are changing all the time anyways. Like, let's be honest, if there was a God, he'd be doing miracles. So it just doesn't add up. And if you're starting to notice a theme here, the theme is that no miracles. Like, supernatural stuff just doesn't happen. So if that's the theme, then you gotta think about it. I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. But what happened is that guy introduced me to his friend, who's a pastor, and he runs a church, and he shows me videos of people getting healed, like miracle healings, and I'm like, oh, this is interesting. This is new. I thought that miracles stopped. Why are there miracles now? And then, so I go in, he's like, hey, you want to go to my church? And I'm like, sure. So a couple days later, church comes around. We go to the church, and I go to the church, and at that church, it's like a normal service. I sit the whole service. It's nothing different than what I lived through my entire life. And I'm like, it's just dudes singing and giving a sermon. Like, there's nothing special about this. But then what happened after that is, at the end of it, he goes like, hey, does anyone need help with anything? And one guy goes up, and I didn't hear everything he said. He said something about an addiction to a certain substance that's illegal to consume that I can't mention on YouTube. And then he's like, hey, yo, let's pray. And so they start praying for the guy. And halfway in, he just starts shouting in a tone that I didn't think this guy could sound in that tone. He starts either gibberish, really consistent gibberish, in a different language. And everyone starts talking about it as though it's a demon getting cast out. And the guy keeps telling him, leave in the name of Jesus. So there's a guy rolling on the floor. And everyone's shouting at him, leave in the name... Well, not everyone. It's one guy is, like, telling him, yo, demon, get out of him in the name of Jesus. Because I didn't know it at the time, but, like, the Christians who actually do miracles, like, the way they think of a demon is not, like, some red guy with a pitchfork. The way they think of a demon is actually, like, a dude who had... like, a person whose body has been hijacked, and the demon is like hijacking the body. It doesn't actually have a body, and it's not the person. It's different than the person. And so they cast demons out of people, if that makes sense. Hold on, let me get water. And so I thought, like, wow, that's interesting. It doesn't really make sense. Like, the only scenario there that makes any logical sense whatsoever is the paid actor scenario, where essentially you pay somebody to pretend that they have a demon in them and they gotta cast out. Which is, it's possible, but here's the thing. I go by, like, inference to the best explanation as I think the technical term, where you go like, okay, what's the best way, the most likely option this happened? Now, a church that's been, like, struggling to buy a building, are they really, like, that rich that they're paying a new paid actor every week to show up and pretend they have a demon inside of them? And I'm like, yeah, that's not very likely. So that's essentially what I was like, the most logical explanation here is that the person actually is acting as though they have a demon in them unintentionally. It wouldn't make sense because someone has to gain something. If you look at all the lies they tell, all the lies anyone tells, it's always because they have something to gain. So, like, what does a dude have to... Like, he's not getting fame, because that happens all the time in that church. Like, no one's gonna get, like, a social media following from claiming, I had a demon cast out of me. Like, that's not how it works. So, if it's not fame, it's not money, it's not like they're getting relationships with people, it's not like people are gonna look at you like, oh, you did a bunch of bad things. Wow, you're what a relatable person that I want. Like, that's not what's going on here. So I figure out that, well, there's the only logical explanation, or at least the logical explanation that makes the most sense, is that they actually believed it. Now, if you think about that for a second, if they believe it, or they act as though they believe it, why wouldn't it be true? So that goes back to, like, the scientific information about, like, well, we know the age of the Earth, and the Earth can't be that young, or it can't be that old. And so, therefore, it can't be... God can't be real. Like, Jesus can't be God either. Like, come on, it makes zero sense. But here's what really got me with, like, the evidence-wise. Yeah, you can make a scientific case both ways. Like, there's so much science in the universe that you can, like, look at any factor you want and say that. So I had to go, like, okay, yeah, but let's look at all the other facts, too. And if all the other facts are lining up, that, it appears that demons exist, and if demons exist and they can be cast out in the name of Jesus, that kind of fast-tracks your way out of all the other religions, because, like, unless Jesus canonically exists in your religion, it's kind of a, like, it can't really account for this. So I go like, okay, well, then if they just cast out a demon in front of me, the most logical explanation is that it was a demon, or at least the person thought they had a demon. We don't really have any other logical explanation that's not just, like, coming up with a reason specifically to say why a demon existed that's somehow more likely. We know that in the beginning, the Earth had to start with a miracle because it either had to exist forever or create itself. Because if it doesn't exist, it has to create itself while not existing. So we already know one miracle had to have happened in the history of the universe for anyone to exist. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess I have no other option now. I gotta follow Jesus, because, like, if he's casting out demons, then that means he's on the right side. And so that's essentially how I became a Christian. It changed me in a lot of ways, not just in, like, the way I interact with people. Like, I used to be, like, the most selfish person ever. Like, no, you give that to me. Everyone give me all of your stuff, and I'm keeping it. And, like, the most, like, prideful person, I mean, sometimes it's a funny joke, but, like, back in the day, I actually was. And the most, like, jealous person, like, if anyone had even, like, the cheapest thing, like, you got an iron axe, and then you used it in a cool way, I'm like, I want an iron axe too. And so that was, there's another spot with no light here. And so that was basically what I was. And then even now, the friend who introduced me to the pastor who cast out the demon in front of me, that guy, like, in front of my live eyes, I was physically there, which, I should probably have said this earlier, another reason, like, I knew that it probably was not fake is because they have a YouTube, I won't go into the YouTube channel because that could possibly be used to identify who I am and, like, dox my location in real life, but that essentially, what that did for me was it like, showed me that there were miracles, and then on their YouTube channel, I saw that they were doing same videos, like they had even more videos of the same type, like, that looked exactly like the not exactly like, but in the same vein of the kind of videos I saw. So either they're just faking their entire YouTube channel for some reason, and none of the actors have ever blown the whistle on their operation, or it's real. Those are the only two options, really. So I kind of had to admit, okay, yeah, these things are in all likelihood happening. All the other explanations are kind of a scam. So if that was all that I had left, the only option I had left now was to believe, okay, yeah, Jesus really does have the power to cast out demons, and he really is empowering a church that says he's God. So, like, if you weren't God, why would you do miracles in a church that says you are God when you are explicitly not supposed to be God? It doesn't make a lot of sense. So yeah, that's why I followed Jesus, and then I'm like, okay, I'm a Christian now. And what that did in my normal life is, one, it made me realize, oh, miracles can happen. And if miracles can happen, you know, that opens up the door for a lot of things. I've seen a lot of very strange coincidences that, if not miracles, are just pretty strange. And it seems to me that the miracles are still going on. I don't have any reason to believe otherwise. I do have reason to believe they're going on. So that's why I became a Christian. And here's what it actually means, though. Because a lot of people go like, oh, I'm a Christian. But their life looks the same. If you look at the Bible, which is... a lot of people go like, oh, well, you just go to the Bible wherever. The reason you go to the Bible is not because it's some special thing. Like, well, some guy told me it was an errand. You go to the Bible because it's the most well-attested manuscript in, like, all of ancient history, as far as I can tell. It's like the numbers here, for example, I think it's like, I should probably search this up, and I'll put corrections in the description if I get it wrong. I think it's like 26,000 for Jesus, and either 200 or not Jesus, the New Testament, which the New Testament without Jesus is kind of a scam. And then for the Caesar, we have about 200 or 400, I can't remember. Let's go with the generous one here, 400. Well, that's still not a lot of evidence in comparison to the New Testament. So, like, it's a pretty good fact that we can trust that what is in the Bible is relatively accurate. There are a couple things, like, for example, there's one called the woman caught in the act of adultery, where a woman does some bad things and then gets condemned and then gets put on, not really a trial, but then Jesus shows up and goes like, ha, you guys can't judge her because you guys are all also sinners. And like that, but that was added in like the 4th century or something like that. But again, even if you take out that, it's still reliable. Like it's still pretty accurate to what we have, because we have like the Dead Sea Scrolls, old books that we unearthed, and they were like you know, like the same as we have today. Like the meaning is not altered in any significant way, even though it's like from 1 year, or not 100 years after the event. So that's like within the lifetime of some of the eyewitnesses, and that's like within, because like if you live to be like 80 years old and Jesus dies when he's 33, like there's still going to be people around, or at least people in recent memory, that saw exactly what happened. So if you try and say like, and then Jesus like blew up the sky, and like that's not going to work if people who are there just say no, that never happened, this guy's lying. So that's kind of like how we can trust it, is that it reliably does describe what Jesus actually said. And if you look at some of the things Jesus actually said, like a lot of the people who say I'm a Christian would be very surprised if they looked at the way that Jesus or Jesus's followers interpreted those. And they wouldn't really match up with a lot of the stuff they do. So I'm like, okay, I gotta go 100%, because if God is real, I need his help. I need to be on his side. I can't be doing my own thing anyways. So that's what happened and actually changed me. A number of these changes that happened is, one, you may notice, okay, I don't have my armor on me, but at least on my tools, I don't have any enchantments, and I have 53 levels, so it's not like I can't enchant. I just stopped enchanting, because the word enchant is, like, you can look at the history of it. The meaning of it is pretty clear. It's meant to be magic, and the Bible, when it talks about magic, it says that, like, all the other miracles and stuff are not from God, and if it's not from God, you can take a guess who it is. It's from the devil. Now, the devil only has one goal: to steal, kill, and destroy. So, if unless you want to be steal, killed, or destroyed, stolen, killed, or destroyed, then either way, it's not really a good idea to make a deal with this guy. So I just don't use any of his magic. And so I'm like, okay, that's great, but what about a video game? A video game isn't actually real magic, right? But here's the thing. It takes up after the exact same name of the real magic, because there are, like, real people in history who have claimed to enchant certain items and whatnot. And if they've claimed to do it, I don't have any particular reason to believe they failed. I just think they got it from probably someone who was not God, and that only leaves the enemy. There's no neutral ground here. So I'm like, okay, but I'm a YouTuber. I make videos. I don't want... How many potatoes do I have? I don't want people to look at my YouTube videos and then go around, like, waving around all their enchantment stuff and in real life, because, like, at that point you're just kind of mimicking the same thing, like, in real life, and it's actually, like, around, and, like, yeah, sure, you might not think the witchcraft you're doing is real, but the devil doesn't care. Like, the devil's not going to be like, well, since you said you don't want me here, I won't be here. He's going to look at your actions, not your words. So, like, if you're constantly thinking about witchcraft, you're like, oh man, I really want to do magic. I wish I could do magic in real life. That's like, you get into some strange territory there. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm not going to do any of this. And because like, why would I do it at that level of risk? For the only reward is numbers in a game go up, which numbers in a game are great. They can be fun, but numbers in a game do not equate to numbers of people who actually get saved and put in heaven. So like, you know, I put other things first than the numbers in a game, and the like, there's stuff like that. There's also stuff like, for example, someone asked earlier, why did you leave Northwind? One, I made a video on it that was like the only video I uploaded for like a month. But in that video, essentially what I talk about is Northwind added something that, as a Christian, that I don't mix with, which is demonic or witchcraft, whatever you choose to call it, whichever direction you choose to go in, it would be in that way. Essentially, the Wendigo, I'll give you guys a basic background. A spirit that Native Americans at the time they were developing these legends hadn't been visited by like Christians who taught them the gospel. So keep in mind, this is from the Native American perspective, and we know that if you don't have the full perspective, you're probably not going to know the exact truth about everything. Why is there an axolotl in our farm? How did he get here? I don't understand.
Oh, no.
But yeah, essentially, if you don't have the truth, then you're going to come up with some lie, and if demons like to influence you, then they probably would. Like, if something demonic wants to influence someone, like wants to do something, it's going to try influencing people, because people have the ability to choose. So what happens is that a lot of people get deceived by things that demons tell them, and they think, oh, this must be God. And you look at Native American folklore, it reads like a demonic spirit would to anyone who believes in demonic spirits. Like, essentially, you have the Wendigo. The Wendigo was once a human, but the human decided, well, I'm gonna eat another human. Yeah, not the greatest of actions that they commit, and then they have a hunger that never gets satisfied to do it again and again and again. Which, the way demons work, essentially, is they need your permission to get in, whether that's by actions or words. And so that's why I don't do a lot of actions, because it's like, well, why would I engage in certain actions, even if it's a small chance? Like, it's still a chance, and I don't gain anything from not chancing it. And it lines up exactly, you know, the same thing. And then the reason I'm talking about this is because Northwind, a game I had basically grown, I want to say at least more than half of my channel on, just decided to, well, actually, we're going to add the Wendigo for a Halloween update. Now, the way most people celebrate Halloween, I don't most of the time, because like, you look at the stuff, it's like, oh, we're gonna talk about demons and monsters, and I'm like some things are okay, but other things aren't, so I just generally don't partake in any of it. And so they add this Wendigo to the game, where in the game it's not actually like it doesn't actually like tear the humans apart on screen in like this 13+ game. That's not how it worked. But it still takes the name of the demonic spirit from Native American folklore. Depending on who you get it from, it could also be a witch who has intentionally chosen to make the choice to do witchcraft. There's different variations of the storytelling according to different natives, but you get the point. Either way, the Wendigo is not a great thing to be, you know, involved with and be doing it, so why would I take entertainment from it? So I'm like, hey, I'm just not going to do this in Northwind. Now you may ask, well, if that was for the Halloween event, and then they removed it after the Halloween event, shouldn't you be able to play Northwind now? Well, here's the thing, they still, like, keep items in Northwind from it. Like, for example, you can have the Wendigo's hands that you put on your hands as a melee weapon. You can have the Wendigo's head. You can wear its head on yourself, which, like, why would anyone want to, like, anyone who knows Jesus and knows that demons are bad, wear a demon's head on their own head? Like, why would I want to play a game where that's a feature of it? Like, it doesn't make particular sense to me. Considering that you can't really control, like, what weapons your enemies have. You can't stop your enemies from like, wearing or using these weapons, and that's like a big part of the game, where if you want to get levels up fast or you want to get a lot of money, you have to go and partake in this. And I'm like, if I'm forced to partake in something for it to be, you know, great, generally I just don't do anything with it. But with Northwind, it's such a big part of the game that I'm just like, okay, at this point, I don't want anything to do with it. There are also other things like, for example, the native class, I'm going to start mining out at the bottom, didn't have like a normal insurance system. So like if you wanted items, you had to create new items every time you died, which to me, okay, my microphone just buffooned there, which to me was a lot of work. And so they also have this second thing that the game designers intended, where you insure your weapons at a totem pole, and it instead of insurance, it's protection. And the caption next to it actually like says, pray to the spirits to protect your weapon or something like that. And I'm like, yeah, no. Like, why would I want to mock pray to spirits either way? Like, even if it's not real, I wouldn't do praying to a spirit in a game, because like spirits can talk through games, they can talk through anything anyways. Like it's not they exclusively can communicate to you if you do something in the physical world. Like they get their entry off of your choices and your free will. So that's like, why am I gonna like jeopardize myself for something like that? So that kind of removed like half the game from me. And then with the Wendigo thing, you can't really do a big part of things. One island is now really off limits. So at that point, like, there's not much left. And I'm just like, well, there's not much left that I'm gonna do anyways, because the main combat class that's best for taking out lots of people is not great. Like, it's just not great. So I'm just like, hey, guys, I'm not gonna do this anymore. I've been thinking about it for a while, and God's like, hey, listen, you shouldn't have anything to do with these things, and then why would I make videos on them? So then I pivoted to modded Minecraft, where with modded Minecraft, it's not just any mod that I play. I grew up watching like Minecraft war YouTubers, specifically the ones that would shoot at each other with guns, because obviously the guns aren't real. You might say, well, why are you partaking in it? Well, the guns aren't real, and the issue with murder isn't that it's like coming in. The issue with murder is not like it is with drawing an image of a demon, or that kind of stuff, or like, you know, putting pentagrams on your body. The issue with murder is that when you kill someone, someone dies, and you're hurting someone in real life. Like, you wouldn't have someone do that unto you. So there's the problem there. But in a video game, no one actually dies. And, for example, on my server, people mutually get together and decide to fight each other to increase enjoyment. So the loving thing to actually do is to fight other people, because it creates enjoyment. And that's, like, the whole reason you're all playing. It's not like going onto someone's server who explicitly says, I don't, like, for example, the Kingdom Craft server, they're like, don't PvP, don't raid each other. So we don't PvP and don't raid each other on this server, because it's special. Oh, hold on a second. I'm getting... Oh, Jorban's here. Ah, hello there. Andy Power. Let me just read the chat real quick. I'll get back to where I was. Why you stopped playing Northwind? I think I kind of answered that. Is like, it's different. I started playing modded Minecraft with different mods. Kind of like the people I watched in my childhood. And then also there is with the Candy, become the new Technoblade, please. That's actually an interesting prompt. I should probably talk about that a little more. I sound very similar to him. Jorban says, yo, how are you, Candy? And Crumbles. Crumbles, do you have a response? How are you? Yeah, that's right. There's
I'm
been
good.
a second
I'm
person
just
here.
mining. Yeah.
Yeah, he says he's good. He's been mining. But yeah, that's... Right now, we're making a potato farm for new viewers. There's... How many viewers are we at? We're at 2 viewers, so there's not that many new people. But we are making a potato farm. What was that lag? Anyways, yeah. But as for the question, will you be the new Technoblade? That was not... The question was, please be the... The question was, please be the new Technoblade. But you know, I'll phrase it as a question so I can actually phrase my thing as an answer and not just randomly talking about something because I ran out of ideas. And the reason the reason, like, because I grew up with the reason I hold my channel to a standard is because I grew up, like, watching a lot of these YouTubers. But when I got saved, when I like, watched them cast out a demon in front of me and was like, oh, demons do exist, I had, like, my only option was to become a believer, but not just any believer. This is why I think, like, God personally tailored that to me. Like, why not just watch someone get healed? Because that would be definitely more bulletproof than a dude on the floor rolling around, shouting in tones I didn't know he could make, in a language I didn't know he could speak. That's, like, different than... It's different than just, like, a healing, where, yeah, that's more proof of miracles. But with a demon getting cast out, that kind of acknowledges that demons are real. I should get a shovel. And if demons are real, then that means I gotta live my life and, like, put on the armor of God, actually live my life, not just with what I want to do, but what God actually says to do. And so, what watching the demon get cast out in front of me did, is it, not only did it put me in, like, oh, God's real, but it also put me in a scenario where I realized, oh, if demons are real, what that means is that I need to live my life in a way to honor God and not the demons. So that, I think there's that too, but what happened is I started looking at a lot of things, like common phrases you hear, like, oh my god, or like, I think that might be a YouTube curse word, the full version of dang, which I'm not saying that because I, like, fear the word or anything, I'm saying it because YouTube has some strict language laws, but, like, because with oh my god, well, you're saying my and God, which, if you don't believe in a God, that's a strange thing to say. And if you do believe in a God, God commands us to not take his name in vain. So either way, people just shouldn't be saying it, no matter what worldview you want to hold. So there was, like, that, and every video I go to, it's like people saying, oh my god, like, even Technoblade videos, another YouTuber I frequently watched as a child, like Ryan Not Brian, who started with, like, the Minecraft War back in the day, known as Creeper's Edge, that guy, like, they would all do things like, oh my god, or the other version of dang, and I'm like, well, this isn't good, because here's the thing, a lot of people go like, oh, well, shouldn't they be free to say whatever they say? Yeah, but at the same time, whatever they say is going to go into my ears, into my mind, and then if I hear it enough, it will come out of my mouth, and then I'll be saying it. So, like, I have to be careful what I watch, because if I watch, you know, too much of a certain type of video, then I'm going to start talking like the people in the videos talk. So, with my videos, one of the reasons I don't necessarily want to be, like, the new Technoblade or the new big YouTuber is because I want to build a different environment. I don't want to build off of the backs of the people who built like that, because then every time someone watches my videos, if they dig deep enough into the foundation, they're going to find old videos things that are not great. So what I do with YouTube and stuff is I want to build, like, a zero compromise. Essentially, like, everything in my life that I have, like, conviction about, like, I shouldn't do that, I shouldn't do this, that there's none of it. That's what I try to do with my YouTube channel. So, cough. Interesting. Okay, there's some drama going on the server. I was not expecting that. The most Kingdom Craft thing to say. But yeah, anyways, I want to make cool videos that, like, people can watch, but at the same time I want to make videos that are going to put words into someone's ears that are good and not bad. Like, ears that, like, I don't want to force people to say things they don't want to say. And, like, for example, I was at church it was a while ago now, and I was talking to, like, one of my friend's dad, and he's like, yeah, like, you know, with, like, all the videos and stuff, because, like, he's, like, young enough to be, like, you know, internet aged, understand a rough understanding of it, watch some YouTube videos and that kind of stuff. I'm just gonna remove the HUD because there's a bunch of people talking and I don't know what they're gonna say. And like essentially, okay, this whole HUD thing is kind of weird. If you see people talking in the chat, I do not necessarily endorse words they use or phrases they say.
You can just turn off chat if you want.
Wait, how do you options? Is that a thing?
Options, chat settings. And then it says chat shown in the left.
Commands only hidden. Oh, that's nifty. Yeah, I've never used the word nifty before, but I just did. And anyways, so I went to make videos that like, yeah, are cool. Videos that like, yeah, are as more engaging than like Technoblade videos and the old modded Minecraft war videos. But at the same time, I want to do it on a like God's foundation, not just a foundation of, you know, atheism, just random stuff of like phrases that, yeah, you don't really understand why you say them, but you say it. I don't want to build it on that. I want to build it on like everything you say is intentional, that kind of stuff. So that's I hope that answers the question. Like, the answer is yes, but I'm gonna do it God's way, not the funny way where you like all that special stuff. Yeah, let's see, are there any more questions? Yeah, if you guys have questions, you can ask the questions in the chat, and I will answer them. Yes, there's only like 2 people watching right now, but 2 people is more than I was expecting. So that's good. Right now, we're also farming potatoes. Now, I'll go into the reason. Essentially, I hold the people even more iron in like the last little corner. The people I collab with, I hold to very high standards. Like Crumbles here, I hold him to a higher standard than most, air quotes, children's channels would hold their people to. And I don't consider myself mainly a children's channel. I make, like, tactics videos. But I hold myself to such a high standard because I want to make sure there is nothing in my videos that I wouldn't want, like, my own kids listening to. I don't have kids, by the way. Don't take that the wrong way. But, like, if I had kids, I wouldn't want them watching a lot of the videos that are out on the internet today, just because the words that they're gonna start using. So we don't need to dig deeper. We can start putting down the farm. Yeah, I'll start placing it down in a second. You can like follow the lead, I guess. I'll kind of show you how it roughly goes. But essentially, like I wouldn't make videos that I wouldn't want my like kids watching, and so I don't have kids. But with the videos I make, I want to make videos that have none of that, and I still want to collaborate with people. Because like collaborations are a big way to essentially boost your channel by a lot, is finding other people, because at that point, once like if I'm collaborating with like Bob the Builder, and Bob the Builder makes a video, maybe that's copyrighted. What if I'm collaborating with Rob the Builder, with a capital R, not a B? He's totally different, guys. If I'm collaborating with him and I make a video, then that gives him some views too, and he gets views off of that video. And then when he releases his video, I get views off of his video because people are coming to my videos through him. The issue with this, however, is you need to find people that you can put in your videos that won't say anything. A lot of people go like, but you didn't say it, it was someone else. Which I can understand that for like, you know, normal life interactions, but with a video, you can actually edit things in and edit things out. So you're responsible for what you upload. In 99% of cases. There are like a couple distinct like journalism cases that are a little different. But generally speaking, you are responsible for what you upload. So that was like the big Crumbles here. You can come over here. I'm just gonna lay out the farm strategy. So it's 8, and then another 8 over here.
Okay.
And then, okay, so now we have, like, you can start filling in, like, these parts, and just, like, fill in, like, these parts, that I'm,
we have a dirt
shortage, though. I have a couple stacks on me, but with the side here, we want to make sure that there's still enough for one space, so we can get rid of this later. Okay. Anyways, here's some more dirt, too. You can also scan upstairs.
Thank you.
But yeah, essentially, with like people I collab, I can't find anyone to hold up to the standards, except like people that like got saved recently, and I can explain to them like, wait, is this a mine shaft we found?
Yeah, I was gonna mention that earlier, but you were talking.
Yeah.
There is a mine shaft under us.
All right. Well, maybe we'll explore that later in the stream if you're still on by then.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I'll be on.
yeah, is like videos and that kind of stuff that I would make with other people. I can't find people except for like people who don't really, because there are people out there that like follow the standard, but the thing is they don't make YouTube videos like frequently in the same field that I do. You might have to go out and harvest some dirt. So to make the videos in the same field that I do, the main thing about that is like I need to find people, and it's such a small field of like modded Minecraft war YouTubers in the first place, and then modded Minecraft war YouTubers that follow Jesus and actually live up to the standard that I'm like, oh, I cannot find anyone. But I'm like, if there was someone out there, where would they be? And if they were gonna be somewhere, it would probably be, let's see, Christian Minecraft server. And apparently that's like a meme. But also, Crumbles, if you want, you can follow me and we can go get some dirt. Oh wait, you're already out there.
Yeah, I'm digging some.
And so I go looking for actual Christian Minecraft servers, not like Christian Oh, we got... Yeah, for those of you wondering, we do live in a pillager outpost. We just live underneath it, so sometimes they tunnel in or like whatever. That one moment earlier in the stream. But the main thing about like Christian Minecraft YouTubers is where do I find them? And I'm like, I know, a Christian Minecraft server. So I go to this, I search it up, and I think the first video that popped up was like a video called So I Started a Christian Minecraft Server, and it was made by some guy named Mollocraft. And so I click on the video, and they're like, we got another guy. I missed both of those. Tag teamed him. Yeah, oh, there's another one. I got him.
Oh, there's another one.
Oh, we're just getting rushed by pillagers.
Awesome.
Oh, I'm stuck in the water. Alright, we got him. Oh yeah, also as a side note, we have our horse here, the Batmobile. I forgot to show you guys that. Don't you dare harm the Batmobile. Anyways, what was it? I was talking about, I found the Mollocraft video advertising the server, basically, and going over, like, how God basically brought it together, all that stuff, and I'm like, ooh, this is a server where I can probably find people for that. So I join. The thing is, it's like no promotion, which that doesn't necessarily mean like you can never ever let anyone know that you exist, but it does mean that like you can't like go on the server and like spam, hey guys, go subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Bob the Builder 123. Like you can't do that. So I'm like, how can I get notoriety in the server without having to advertise? And I'm like, wait a minute, YouTube videos. But like, what kind of YouTube video am I gonna? This server, like, it doesn't have PvP, so like I can't start a war. It doesn't have griefing for obvious reasons. If there's no PvP, griefing is just a really stupid idea. So like, what can I do? Like, there's nothing I can do. And then I'm like, out of all the things I could do here, like, what am I doing already that I could do? And I had been starting a potato farm. It had been a little rough, but I finally got it working with some lava sources, potatoes. And I'm like, wait a minute, I can get potatoes.
Oh, we're getting overrun.
Oh. Yeah, I just watch you vanish.
Yeah.
Yeah, also, for those of you wondering, another reason why you can't actually make like that... Whoa, I am down on 1 heart already. Hold up, I gotta retreat. Let's put our potatoes in our offhand to do that sweaty PvP nerd thing. But I'm like, I have potatoes. And I can make videos on that. I think he was aiming at me, maybe? Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of stripped logs nearby, just from all this right-clicking with an axe. Did the other guys die?
Yeah, I got them.
Alright. Yeah, but like, if there's no combat or anything entertaining, how can I do this? And I already had a potato farm, so I'm like, we'll just farm... Also, I think we have enough dirt now. Let's go back and start working on the next layer. And so I start with the potato farm. Like, I go massive. Now, at that point, I didn't even have 1 full layer yet. But I'm like, hey, anyone got? And then I put out some like requests for dirt and shulker boxes and stuff, which some people actually like gave me dirt and shulker box, which that's a big thank you. I think it was Suction Tomcat on the server. Don't ask questions about usernames. Gave me like 5 shulker boxes for free. I was not expecting that. That got us off to our start. And then once we got to the shulker boxes, the rest was relatively easy. We got our farm set up, and that's why we're here. We're farming potatoes. Now, here's the thing. Just farming potatoes alone is not a video. Like, even if I do have 22,000 potatoes broken, that's not just a video. Like, you can't just make a video, I broke 20,000 potatoes. But what I can do is I can make a video. Let me check the chat real quick. What I can make a video titled, like, I gave 22,000 potatoes to the homeless or whatever. And what that also does is it gets us notoriety with the people on the server. So if there are any Christian YouTubers on the server, they're going to see, oh, a video on the server I make, let's watch it, and then they're going to be aware that I exist, and then I can collaborate with them. The thing is, I'm like, oh, hey guys, yo, if someone were to put like a chest at spawn, because spawn is protected by a claim, how can I do that? Like, who has the power to place chest at spawn? And nobody responds. Nobody responds. The owner was in the chat, there were like 3 people talking, and the owner still did not respond to me. Like, they just ignore. I'm like, hey, did you see my question? And then they just ignore that too. And I'm like, no, I've been scammed. So, like, I can't ask them, hey, how do I put potatoes at spawn? So, I have come up with a theory, though. If we go to / what am I? Minecraft social what? Oh, I disabled chat. Hold on a second, let me... How do I re-enable chat?
Options,
chat
chests.
settings. Yeah, I remember now.
Yep.
Alright, /spawn. Alright, we are here. It's spawn. You see, there's this thing. Okay, it's really laggy on my screen too. I don't know why spawn is so laggy. You can't place. You can't place. But clearly, there's this whole building here. Someone had to be able to build it. And you can also see they have like their prayer room rules, except they've been stolen. And ever since I joined the server, they have not been there. I don't know what happened to them. But on the server, you can't place blocks there. So I'm like thinking, how did they get all these chests here? But then I realized, wait, like right here is not protected. You can build whatever you want right here. So we could build like our potato archway full of chests of baked potatoes. And then we could like put signs on it like potatoes for the homeless. And then if people see a video in their feed, like every player who spawns in is going to have to walk through our archway of potatoes and receive free potatoes. And then I can make a video like, hey, like farming potatoes for the homeless. So, and people will watch it from the server, and then they'll discover I exist. So that's basically our plan so far. But what that means is we need like an entire archway. I'm thinking I'm gonna do double chests at least, full of potatoes. That is a lot of potatoes. So it's definitely gonna be some work, but I think we can do it. Yeah. That's our plan. Now I'm gonna go back to, how do I get back to base? /TPA crumbles.
Yeah.
Alright, okay, I'm back. Yeah, you can also put water in between them.
Yeah, I'll do that in a sec. I'm just gonna fill in this last part.
Yeah, let me just place down the water. But yeah, now I'm gonna answer some stream... Okay, we're just gonna have to do that for now. I gotta check the stream questions, because I think there were some stream questions. I'll get it figured out eventually, guys. If I actually do frequent live streams, I'll figure out how to fix the stream chat not showing up on my screen.
It's not showing up on mine either.
Anyways, your mic is cutting off. Is my mic cutting off? Let me try boosting it a little bit. Settings, filters, gain. Let's go to 8. Noise gate, close threshold, open threshold. We're gonna reduce the noise gate a little bit. Hopefully that helps. My voice still cutting out, guys. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know if the volume's like abhorrent or whatever, or if it's really good. What server are you playing on, and with or without mods? I think I read that right. So the server's called Kingdom Crafters. It's got a 1 for some reason. And something's going on with this block. And it's called Kingdom Crafters. It's a small server. There's no mob grief, or I think there might be mob griefing, but creepers don't explode. There's no PvP. It's basically just like a normal, like, real life, like those videos like I played GTA 5 and didn't break any law. It's basically like Minecraft without murdering or killing or attacking or starting wars or exploding bases or building. I mean, I guess you can build castles, but you get the point. It's
Minecraft Commandments.
well, it's not even the 10 Commandments, because like it's even more than just 10 Commandments. Because there are times when you actually should go to war, according to God, but like not every time, obviously. So like it's like one of those basically. There's not really much you can do. You can go to spawn, you can claim land, you can build stuff. That's really all it is. I'm just here because I'm farming potatoes, and it's a Christian server. Like, the people who own it actually like believe in miracles and claim to be Christian. So if I'm gonna find people who make Minecraft videos and are Christian, like, here's the place. I am really hungry, but I'll ignore that in real life, not in Minecraft. But like, if I am gonna make videos, here's the place I'm gonna find them, like the people to make them with. So that's why I'm here farming potatoes, to gain notoriety. So that way I can, like, promote, hey, like, without promoting myself, people will see, oh, this is why that potato archway is there at spawn, and then they'll watch the video. Oh, but Candy Power, does that mean you're not doing this to feed the homeless anymore? Well, you see, the homeless people don't, there's only 5 people online. Like, how are they, let me go back to spawn again. Like, how are they not going to find a house? There's like 1,000 houses here per human, and it's Minecraft. It's easier than ever to create a house. Like, it's not some crazy real estate market. Like, if we go around here, there's like a zillion houses down there. There's even more houses down there. My render distance is low because for some reason we're getting like 2 FPS in the town. But like, you get the point. No one here's actually homeless. So giving like a 12 double chests full of potatoes to the homeless is not going to help. Because there's no one there. But it will make an archway at spawn that everyone who walks in this building or out of this building has to walk by. So that's our plan. Let me TPA back to Crumbles again.
Yep.
Yeah. Hello. Alright, but yeah, that's basically our stream today. Is just harvesting potatoes so that we can become notoriety. Oh wait, did we... Alright, looks like you've done pretty good here. I'm gonna go get some hose to help till the ground. I am not an Irish potato farmer. I do not sound like an Irish guy. Do not... Oh, what is... Okay, I'm just gonna break these shulkers. I'm pretty sure they're bugged. Okay, they're fixed now. But yeah, that's what we're doing here. We do have, for networking purposes, if we ever actually like need to show up to a place, we have a full set of diamond armor. Of course, we don't have anywhere near the diamonds to actually like wear it to protect us, but we do have our set of diamond armor. Maybe I should put it on an armor stand. The problem with an armor stand is that I don't know if people can steal it off your claim or not. It is a Christian server, but that doesn't mean everyone on it is gonna actually, you know, live for Jesus. It is illegal to steal stuff, but that's not gonna stop people from breaking the admin's law. Yeah, it is what it is. So I don't want to put the armor stand up there, but this is our farm. We got lava, furnaces, that kind of stuff. Looks like, how many buckets? Oh, we have 9 buckets. Yeah, I should probably be filling up some of the fuel here. Thankfully, Crumble set up this lava farm here, and it's exceptionally good. Way better than it was like 5 minutes before the stream. I put
in the middle of the
put sticks inside of the hopper. I'm smart. Yeah, we're not filling these hoppers with rookie axes here. We're actually gonna fill them with lava, the thing we went to put in the hoppers. Alright, we got... That should be enough lava, and then that lava should cook for a while. And it's also infinite fuel source. So, yeah, and then that'll cook us more potatoes. Then here we have our storage again. I'm putting away these poison... I have 3 poisonous potatoes in my inventory. Bugging me. But yeah, back to helping Crumbles with the farm. We're gonna go down, get a couple of stone hoes. We can't afford, like, actual iron and diamond gear to be used, except, like, pickaxes, because mining is so slow that it's worth getting the upgrade anyways. So, yeah, that's how we're gonna get this 4th farm going. I'm hoping 4th farms will be enough that, like, you can one person harvesting the top and replanting it, then harvesting the next one, replanting it, and so on, is actually going to be enough that it will essentially be, by the time you get to the bottom, the top is regrown. When you said, will you be the next Technoblade? Maybe not, but I will have very similar strategies. So, yeah, that's our plan, and that's how we're going to mine the potatoes. I am the one... My stomach is growling again. I am the one mining, so, like, I'll have the count of how many potatoes harvested on my account, so... Crumbles is like the ranch hand, I guess. He helps us out. He actually does like all the work. I just break them. Everything else he does. Yeah, I know that's crucial. Yeah, that's basically what we're doing. I don't know how long I'm gonna live stream for. I will probably live stream for a while. Oh, so can you send the server IP? I could. Here's what I will tell you to do. I think there's like a rule against like sending people the connection information. If you go to the YouTube video, and I'm fine promoting it, like promoting someone else's YouTube video, if they're leading people to Jesus, fine. There's a YouTuber by the name of Malo. They're the server owner. Search like Malo Minecraft started a Christian Minecraft server. We'll find a... You will find a server, you'll find a link in their description to the server, and then from there you can get to the IP. And that way, that's the intent. Why am I lagging? I don't know, but yeah. I think, did we get all the places down there tilled? That already?
Yeah, that's already. We can just plant now.
Yeah, but all the information to get on the server should be on Malo's channel. The server owner, who I was like... I'm like, oh, why am I? I was trying to get the permission to build like a thing at spawn where like players can't break it, but like the server owner logged on and not logged on. They were in the chat, and they could clearly see what I was saying. But like there were only like 6 other people online, and they just completely ignored me. I'm like, hey, so who do I have to talk to make a thing at spawn to feed the homeless? And they never responded. Like, I went like, hey, did you see my question? They never responded, so, yeah, at the moment, we're just gonna have to do, like, the homeless person approach and hope that no one can break it, because it's on unclaimed... Oh. Okay, my internet might be, going out a little bit. Let's check how much... I am on 900 milliseconds. My internet is great. Oh, well, we'll see in the chat. Yo, God, please help us, give us internet. But yeah, what am I doing? I am gonna farm potatoes. We need to plant the entire bottom row of potatoes to you know, harvest them again eventually. So, I'm gonna bring down some potatoes. Crumbles should have some potatoes down there.
Yeah, I've got a bunch.
Yeah. Crumbles is way faster at harvesting because he just clicks like 5,000 times faster. Oh wait, I just noticed I made a mistake here. Let me go back and get the stick so I can see what land is claimed. We don't want to like build a farm like 1 block off of our property and then have someone move in right next door and demolish our farm. We want to make sure that our farm is actually like within our property. So what the stick does is if we right-click blocks, we can see who owns it. We're heading down... Alright, right here, let's check this. We own this wall. So we can mine this wall, and we create a walkway on this side here. What this walkway does is it allows us to get to the potato farm without having to, like, crawl over the stream. Not like the YouTube, like the stream of water that waters the plants. one thing I am gonna do is, I think in this stream, what we should also do is we should also put slabs over it, so that way the water can still reach the plants, and it's not like excruciatingly big or anything, but the potatoes can't fall into the water, because the big issue we have right now is potatoes fall into the water.
Yeah.
And so you have to do all that stuff. But if we put the potatoes on like a little better, it's much better. So that's what we're gonna try. Oh, I've been pinged again. Hold on a second. Let me. Okay, I mistyped that a lot. If you can't tell by the loud keyboard sound I'm typing, yeah. Alright, we're back to farming potatoes. We're gonna farm, I think, this row, and then that should be this entire place planted. Once this entire place is planted, we'll go upstairs and harvest whichever farms are ready. I did some harvesting, so one of them may be a little delayed, but I needed content. Okay, I need something to do for my live stream. But yeah, there is also a second side quest I am engaged in here to get the house. I'm building a house because like there's this guy going around. He says, "Oh, I'm gonna buy all of spawn." So what I'm doing is I am essentially gonna build a house in spawn, like that just freshly got built, and say like, "Hey, you wanted to buy all the things in spawn, right? I found this old house here that you should buy, even though it's like four days old." It's still technically a house in spawn, so we could sell it to the guy buying all the houses in spawn. So that's our plan. Hopefully we'll get a couple diamonds out of that one. Oh, looks like this farm up here's maybe a little longer. This one up here,
Do you mind
I guess,
if I go mining
or,
in the mine shaft?
First, let's harvest the potatoes again, because we got the top floor.
Oh yeah, do you need me to plant behind you?
Yeah, here's a lot of potatoes. Actually, we can probably put those away, because by the time we're done harvesting, we could have a while. Make sure you empty out your shulker box into the storage, too.
I was just been sitting in the living room for no reason.
And yeah, we're just gonna put all of our potatoes into these storage chests. Maybe we'll have to make a fourth auto smelter, because we are accumulating raw potatoes at a very fast rate compared to how fast they're smelting. So, yeah, I'll probably do that.
Do you want me to do that? Or
We can do that later. First, we'll farm it again, because at the end of the day, 2 people farming is fast, but you only need 1 person to load the chunk for an auto smelter.
Yes.
Yeah, let's just clear out the baked potatoes in the smelter hopper, too.
Bits of stone.
Random stuff
I just got the achievement.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna put more potatoes in here. For those of you who did not see the first part of the stream, we are here collecting potatoes. So yeah, we're collecting potatoes so that we can become infamous on the server. Right now, our infamy is 1 viewer who's probably about to join the server anyways, so not exactly infamy yet, but we will get there. Yeah, if my voice is cutting out, my internet is just kind of a scam. I might try, what if I lower the bitrate? I might try that. Setting. Stream. Output. Bitrate. What if we lower the bitrate? I put a very high bitrate because I was like, oh, it's... You know, I have good internet because the internet speed test happened, but it turns out the internet varies wildly. Alright. Hello. Alright, bitrate is now changed. That should make it much less laggy in-game as well. That way we can, you know, play the game without lagging to smithereens. Alright, let's harvest the farm.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of these aren't grown, but a lot of them are at the same time, so it's kind of worth it. Alright, this is... Oh wait, most of those were already planted, oh well. Yeah, let's go around here and start harvesting this one.
Oh, there.
What? Oh.
accidentally placed it on the...
Yeah, always place your shulker boxes on the roof. The roof is a very secure environment that nothing can ever fail from. The roof is well known for high security of people who stand on it. Yeah.
Standing on the roof?
Yeah. Standing on the roof is very high security environment. If you stand on a roof upside down, you will not fall off, guys. Trust. I've done this before. I am an expert. Yeah. Alright, looks like we are about halfway, or technically we have to, yeah, I'd say we're about halfway. Crumbles is just really fast at replanting for some reason.
He was born into it.
Born into it. Definitely, guys. I am paying this guy a lot of money to do this. He is a paid actor. Sometimes I'll even pay him in, like, speaking to him. That happens occasionally. Yeah. Very great. Alright, let me drop some more potatoes.
Ooh, delicious.
Villagers.
Yeah, I don't know where they are. They're trying to get to us
roof.
through like nooks and crannies.
Man, earlier today they like ambushed us, and I was like, "Huh, why are there pillagers here?" But he survived. I think we did. Not exactly sure. Oh no, I am out of food. I did not bring baked potatoes apparently. Yes, potatoes. Yeah, baked potatoes are crucial. Because the thing about, like, planting is if I plant, and then it's the right-click button, which is the same to eat. So if you hold right-click, it assumes that you're trying to eat the potato seed. And it's like, no, I don't. I want to plant it, not eat it. But you have to, like right-click and only click when you're looking at farmland. You can't hold right-click. So it's just better to eat, be at full hunger, so you can't possibly consume food. And then it's totally fine. Alright, we are gonna...
First floor is done.
Oh, looks like these are... Alright, yeah, let's stash our potatoes and then go down to the next floor. Do you think we will break 30k by the end of this live stream?
I hope.
Maybe I should change the title of this to Farming 30k Potatoes. Should I? Yeah, I'm gonna change it.
That's testimony.
Edit. Live... Farming 30k Potatoes. Minecraft. Alright, let's go live. Changes saved. Alright, let's see. Will people actually see that, or will Epic Streamer Candy Power fail miserably? There's a very real chance of both. Yeah, alright, looks like Crumbles is AFK at the moment. Let's go down here.
Nope. I'm back.
Okay.
Back in here.
Yeah, anyways.
I was just wondering, because I can't see the stream chat. I don't know if that's me, or...
I see top chat. Corbin is somehow
it's just me
typing. No, I can't send the server IP on Discord because I'm not allowed to. Like, I'm pretty sure I saw in the rules, like, don't send server IP, but you can find the video. It's the top video when you search "So I Started a Christian Minecraft Server." And in that video, you can get to the Discord and you can get into the server. It's pretty simple. But yeah, we are farming these potatoes. Let's see, how many potatoes do you guys think we have? Let's go statistics, items. 23,000. Alright, we are kind of close, but not particularly close. 23,000's a big number, 23,000's a big number, but at the same time, we also have, like, a lot left to do. We got 7k more potatoes. Yeah, we're gonna be here a while, is what I'm saying. Maybe if we get done early, though, I might do some cool stuff. Like, earlier I was searching for a horse. I found a horse pretty easily. That's not really in the live stream. That was just a test live stream I did. But we will have a we will probably do some house building on that house that we're definitely gonna sell the guy because it's totally legit. That house, we're probably gonna sell that guy the house. Maybe not sell him the house on live stream, but we will get the house built on live stream probably. If you guys want to see live streams, let me know. Obviously, there's not many people watching this one, but maybe there will be a lot of people who watch it in the in the future as like a video. Who knows? Alright, we got more potatoes. Let's keep planting. We are gonna get a lot of potatoes today. Whatever happens, we will get lots of potatoes.
Yes, we will.
Alright.
I have a question for you.
Yeah, questions.
After you got saved, did you start seeing the world differently?
As in like physical like sight? I know there's like testimonies where people see it physically differently.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've seen it like physically differently. I know there's a lot of people who have.
Spiritually?
Spiritually, definitely, because like I used to look at like corruption, and I won't get into like big government corruption and stuff, but there's a lot of corruption that goes on, that has been going on since the time of Rome, and all that stuff. That like now I understand more that it's not the people doing it; it's demonic spirits that want to make them do it. And yeah, there's a lot of that stuff going on. So spiritually, I have a different worldview, but physically, I still like when I look at a potato, it still looks the same.
Yeah.
Wait, is this the farm we were farming? Wait, we finished.
This one's ready.
Did we collect all the farms from the other one real quick? Or not all the farms. What am I saying? All the potatoes. Let's make sure they. I know I dropped quite a couple, so I don't know if you picked them all up. Oh, still some potatoes here. Pick up those.
Yeah, we definitely need to use slabs.
Yeah, we'll put some slabs down while they're regrowing.
Also, maybe like off stream, I might just like build everything out of brick to make it look nice.
That sounds like a lot of work for a potato farm.
I like a lot of work.
Alright, yeah, I think that's all of them. Let's head down to the next floor. I think the fastest way I can break them is by 2x2 and just running sideways. Alright.
Yeah, you can hold, you can just hold break, can't you?
Yeah, you can hold break. That's why I like breaking much better than planting. Like, with planting, if you hold click, you have to do it really slowly. And I'm like,
yeah.
Scam. Yeah. Alright, we got a lot of potatoes here. I'm thinking also, just about, like, the different worldview and stuff. There's also, like, the way you see people differently, because you no longer see people like people are doing bad things. You see it as people are, like, they don't know what the right thing is to do. Like, they might know in their heart that it's wrong, but they're being influenced by someone else as well. And so, because, like, you look at, like, a lot of the people, and you wonder, like, how are they ignoring a lot of information on, like for example, I had a friend, like, recommend me, hey, like, you should join this debating live stream and debate an atheist, but I look at the live stream, and I noticed the guy's, like, he's not debating because he wants to know if God exists or not. He's debating because he thinks it's fun. Which, that's fine, but at the same time, like, someone who's debating because they want fun isn't gonna make a hard decision to admit they're wrong, even if the evidence does come out to look different. So, like, only people who are actually seeking the truth are gonna find the truth. So, at that point, I'm just kind of like, well, because my worldview is different now. I used to be like, if I, like, because I grew up in a Christian household and considered myself Christian for a while, but I just didn't know miracles existed. I didn't live any differently than anyone else, and that kind of stuff. But what happened with me is that I went like, like, wow, I need to live differently, and like when I started realizing that, I also realized, it's like in this earlier phase, I had still thought that, like, you know, it's kind of like they're still doing it, they're the problem, that kind of stuff. But what I realize now is that, like, all the, like, the bad stuff, you go like, oh, that person's really bad. It's not, the person did not grow up, like, they did not grow up in the correct place, or they didn't have access to the correct knowledge, or the wrong character got a hold of it along the way. Because, like, everyone's coming from a different place, a different starting point, so you don't judge runners. Like, you don't say a runner's better than another runner because he's farther up if he started ahead. Like, if you get a head start,
Yeah.
you don't say that guy is fast or whatever. You just say, oh, yeah. Well, of course he did, because he started ahead. So there's stuff like that, is that, like, demonic spirits and stuff, if those guys are real, that's all different. So, yeah. That's essentially how it changed my life.
It happened to me as well.
Yeah.
Like, I stopped seeing people as, like, the cause of the issue.
Yeah, because, like, people have the choice to choose, but at the same time, that doesn't mean they are, you know, that doesn't mean every influence that, like, sure, they may have still chosen the wrong choice, but they also didn't grow up in an environment where they had the, I don't know what the word for it is, the right influences.
Morals, and yeah, something like that.
Like, sure, they may have at some point done something they knew was wrong, but they may not have known it was as wrong as someone else knows that it is. They may not have had the ability to do it as easily as someone else could have. Yeah, I'm gonna boost your volume now. Do you want to do your testimony? Let me open
my
up
testimony.
Yeah. If you want to, you can. You don't have to.
Sure.
Hold on a second. Let me turn your volume up. Add gain volume. Gain. All right, Crumbles. You are now 5 decibels louder. Yeah. Anyone in the chat, let me know if the audio is bad. All right. Are you guys
ready?
All right. Just like so, I'll interview you basically. So what did you like? What did you start up? Like, what was your growing up? Did you know Jesus? What did you think about him? That kind of stuff.
So I grew up in a Catholic household and school, but the thing is, I kind of got forced into it, and that kind of made me not want to believe in it. So I went pretty astray.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was pretty much my whole life.
Yeah, that was pretty much your whole life.
A couple months ago.
And yeah, you can go on. Next question. What changed you from like the well, I don't really want to do this. This is more like a cultural, my parents thing, to actually you doing it yourself? Why am I? Oh yeah, I'm looking for potatoes. There's no potatoes up here. We can go to the next floor. What changed you from one to the other? It's not grown yet. Well.
What do we do here?
I didn't think this far ahead. Okay, let's go /spawn and /spawn. I'm gonna try building a house. Where was it? I think I was building a house somewhere here, back here. Yeah. Anyways, you Crumbles. While you're there, you can just chunk load the potatoes and do your testimony.
I'll just chill here.
Yeah. So where?
Question was,
where did it like flip from something that wasn't yours to, oh wow, this is actually true, I should follow it, this is like mine now, not my parents?
So, okay. Right, so this might sound a bit weird, but I hosted a Minecraft server.
Minecraft. A lot of you guys think that Minecraft servers can't be used for good. This guy's testimony starts with a Minecraft server. You hear that, religious folk? Anyways, go on.
I hosted I'm about to die. I hosted a Minecraft server. It was an Earth server, and then a fellow man called Candy Power joined the server.
I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this influential
I don't know who he is.
Influential YouTuber. I don't think he makes good videos. I've barely heard of him. He has like 0 subscribers on YouTube. Yeah. Anyways, go on, Crumbles. Oh wait, that was
So this Candy Power guy, he joins, and he's like, cool server, I'm gonna destroy everything. And I'm like, okay, cool. And yeah, basically we just have a massive war, and long story short, this Candy Power guy ends up winning the war, and I end up being a pretty sore loser about it. I mean, I'm swearing at this guy. I was a really toxic guy back then.
Yeah, this Candy Power guy
I also did substance abuse.
Definitely sounds very similar to the old Crumbles. But yeah, anyways, go on. After like the Earth server incident where you were just like, bro, you don't have 100 million. What happened next?
So next I found out this Candy Power fellow was a YouTuber, so I kind of just like spied on his channel, kind of interested if he'd make a video on me or something. And then he did, and he also opened his own server. So then I started speaking to him again, and you know, was kind of skeptical at first, understandably, because I just
I'll
sweared a lot.
jump in real
and-
quick. When I
Yeah.
got a message from this guy, also I can't find my house, but when I got a message from this guy, he's like, "Hey, can I join your server?" I'm like, "Wait, isn't this the same guy from the Earth server? Is this the same guy?" And yeah, I was suspicious at first, but with like Jesus, I know that I've been given a second chance. I've been given like way more. I've been given a first chance, second chance, third chance, you name it. I've been given that chance. And so like I'm like, okay, well, it's kind of my job to forgive this guy, at least open him up to a second chance, or at least open myself up to giving him a second chance. Not necessarily that I have to, let him do that, like, but I do have to give him another chance. I don't have to like give him like a, full control over the server. But anyways, yeah, I decide, okay, I'm gonna let this guy on. Yeah. Anyways, you can tie this into you now.
Yeah, so then we did bit unrelated. We joined the same team in Candy Power's server, and then we kind of just that made us spark conversation, and Candy Power was like saying stuff about how God is good, and I think it was something about God and Jesus, and I said the comment, "I wish I could be as religious as this," right? And then.
Yeah.
Basically, this fellow guy, no one knows him, Candy Power, he said, well, wish no more. So, yeah, I was like, okay, how can I be more religious? Because I wanted to be more religious, because I kind of knew deep down it was the right thing to do, but I didn't truly believe in it. So, first of all, I confronted him about the issue about how I didn't really believe in it. And, well, yeah, I got a bunch of evidence, and I was like, oh, wow, wait, this might actually be true.
Yeah.
And after that, I was kind of like, okay, so how can I follow Jesus? Because I don't even know where to start here. And I basically was given instructions. I have to give up my life to Jesus. I have to declare that everything that is mine is now Jesus's, and that I should store my riches in heaven.
Yeah, a lot of people are like, "Oh, Jesus doesn't say that in the Bible." But if you actually look at the guy who's like, "Hey, I did all the commandments. What else do I have to do?" Jesus himself was like, "Hey, go sell everything." And that doesn't mean you have to go sell everything in every case. It just means that you have to go sell everything. You have to be willing to go sell everything. And for example, if Jesus calls you to sell everything, then if you're willing to, you'll go do it. So like, you have to be willing, if that makes sense. Anyways, go on.
So then after that, I was like, okay, I might just actually start listening to this guy. And the thing is, I wasn't really listening to Candy Power. I was listening to God here, because this time he started playing the role in.
Yeah, a lot of people go like, it's like the Candy Power, the person. It's not about the person. It's about God. Like you can be.
Exactly.
Oh, Jordan joined. Like you can be a horrible person and lead people to God. Like for example, the Corinthian church, they had a lot of demonic stuff going on that I can't mention on stream. But like they still had like spiritual gifts going on. They still had all that special stuff going on. So just a quick disclaimer: not everyone who God uses, God endorses. And don't like just I have like this problem with people in my life where they go like, Candy Power is this great guy because they're like, oh, people are getting saved, and more people got saved than did at my lukewarm job where I didn't evangelize to anyone, which it's understandable. Like a YouTuber obviously is gonna have more reach, but at the same time, that doesn't mean you can't criticize Candy Power. Yeah. Anyways, go on with the
Candy Power.
testimony.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So after that, I started implementing change. I read the Bible for the first time, memorized a few quotes, quite inspirational. I'd be staying up all night thinking about, right, is this the right path in my life? And obviously, it was, because after that, like, I noticed
Things started
Jesus
changing.
was helping. Yeah, exactly. So I had horrible smoking addictions, and Jesus helped me get rid of that. And then he helped me implement change, be a better person. I started giving money to charity. I just started being a good person. I cut the toxicity out of my life, and I basically put the F word in every single sentence that I used.
Yeah, I remember
just
there was like
casually.
this one on the Earth server, like at the end, I'm like, I could not put any of their quotes on the in the video here.
Yeah,
So-
it was just it was just horrible. Like I was the most toxic guy alive, and then I started changing. I don't know if this makes sense. Started understanding people more, seeing like you mentioned earlier, like the cause isn't them, it's
Yeah.
the devil. So I shouldn't really be blaming them.
With me, I was like really analytical about everything. So like, if I couldn't understand something, I'm like, oh, it must be random then. But now I understand, like, oh, wait, so because like there's always this thing that's like going off. Like, why are people reacting differently than they should? But what happened is, yes, I know I missed iron, by the way. But what happened is I realized, oh, I should be like I what was I gonna say? I should be factoring in that God exists and that He's put His conscience on everyone's heart into their actions. And then my like what I think and what all that stuff gets more accurate. So it's yeah. Anyways, you can go on.
Yeah, and I mean we're nearly at the end now. Like
Yeah, that's
after that, I
kind
just
of
started
like
seeing.
the end because like a
Yeah,
lot of people think like, oh, you come to Jesus and then you get perfect. No, no, no. Or you get perfect and then you come to Jesus. No, no, no. You come to Jesus and He makes you better. Because a lot of oh wait, this I can only mine the clay.
Jordan's
this
teleporting to me right now.
Sure. He can't really do much right now. But yeah, maybe
Okay.
next stream you will be in the stream, Jordan. But today I can't really configure that audio right now. But anyways, yeah. So basically, that like
W
Jesus
Jesus.
will change you. Yeah, like a lot of people they say like I want to come to Jesus, but they don't want to give up something. Like there's something that they know God said, hey, don't do this. They're doing it, and they don't want to give it up. But when you're a Christian, you're called to give up everything you can. Not like give it up necessarily, but you're called to give it to God and let God do with it what He wants. So yeah, that's kind of Crumble's testimony. I will say though, like you will be surprised if you actually start living your life differently, just how much people will notice and just how much influence it will cause to bring people to God. Like I was not expecting an angry admin from a Minecraft server to be the first person who actually like came to Jesus through me. But it's like it's through the Holy Spirit, but the Holy Spirit used me to do it. So like if I had not extended grace to Crumbles, he would have been an angry admin that knew he was wrong and yeah, used it incorrectly. But he never would have been brought back. Like there never would have been this whole like prodigal son arc brought back to Jesus. Because like I used to be the prideful guy. I used to be that guy. Like there's like that. Oh, I don't want to be that guy. In like people will have that in circles, and they got like a stereotype they don't want. I was that guy. But then when I came to Jesus, what happened is like I start living like, okay, God, how do you want me to live? And then that changed me because God has power to change people. And it's not just like this. There also are actual miracles like prophecies and stuff that God will tell people. There's people who get healed from diseases that scientifically you're not supposed to, and that kind of stuff. So there's all that going on. Let me just flash trust. Jordan,
Yeah.
Jordan. Oh wait, I need to be in the claim. Never mind, I can't slash trust Jordan. Let me just slash Crumbles. I'm gonna teleport to Crumbles, put the clay in the furnace. Yeah. The Bean Activity probably doesn't realize there are 3 people living in the same potato farm, but whatever. Yeah, Crumbles, do you want to accept the TPA request?
Oh, sorry, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, alright,
Yeah, there you go.
Oh wow, there is a lot of them. Oh, wait, I am on 2 hearts. There's a pillager coming after me. I'm gonna block up here.
Watch out. Oh, Jordan said, Jordan, do slash back, and you'll be back.
Yeah, the thing about this server is like PvP is useless. Because like anyone can just type slash back at any point, and there's no PvP. Every time I watch someone like disappear immediately, it's okay. Anyways, slash Rust.
Bean Activity wants to teleport.
Sure. I'm not gonna slash trust him on the claim, so it should be fine.
Oh, he's got enchanted tools.
Alright, Jordan, you want to come down here? Let's get you some basic gear. Let's see. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot of... Actually, first I gotta get my clay ready, because the problem with the house is it takes...
We got a visitor.
We got
He's
bean activity. A random guy on the SMP shows up to our house. Crumbles, can you put these in the furnace while I stare this guy down? Where are they?
Oh, I think he came to help for the thingies.
We got him. The potatoes? So I guess he... Yeah, he looks like he said something about pillagers. Oh. Oh, we killed...
Maybe this guy is the message to the public.
This guy's just
Yeah,
like...
these guys have got a lab in their house right now.
We got potato lab. Yeah, anyways, did you put the clay blocks in the furnace?
No.
Okay, yeah, I can put them in the furnace now that the other guy is
Do
gone.
you need terracotta?
Yeah, terracotta. Don't put it in, like, the chest at the top, put it in the furnaces.
Yeah.
Because, like, obviously there's so many potatoes. If you put anything other than a potato in these chests, it's not getting cooked. Like, it's just not
Yeah,
happening.
exactly. I'm gonna take the sign and put it in there then.
While I'm here and the clay is cooking, let's get our potatoes out of here and into the chests. But yeah, Jordan, don't break any of the potatoes. Only pick up potatoes that have already been broken and replant potatoes. That way, all of the potatoes are on my account. So that way, with all the potatoes on my account, we can count them by hitting statistics, items, and then broke. Looks like we're at 24. Andy, need food, meat. Okay, come into the potato room. The potato
Also, I'm working
vault.
on the. I'm
Take
working
as
on
many
another
stacks as
floor.
you need. Alright, excellent. Yeah, I think one more floor is probably the max floors we really need. Really 4 is enough, but 5, I guess we can have another one. Jordan, I'll get you a diamond pickaxe so you can help us mine out the next floor. Crumbles, do you want to start outlining the area that we can mine in so that Jordan can kind of fill it in?
That's what I'm gonna. Yeah. Oh, this bean guy is still here, by the way. He's
bean
just having
activity.
A bit of a wander.
So, Bean, what you doing? Bean's just like, huh? And why are there 3 people living in the same potato factory?
Oh wow, this thing goes into a mine shaft.
Oh yeah, that's right. We were gonna explore the mine shaft. We go and explore the mine shaft now. Let me check.
You want to?
Looks like still nobody on the stream. But I mean, it'll make for a cool VOD. I don't know what's VOD short for.
Log.
Okay, I'm gonna search it up. Stream VOD definition.
I think it's like clips or something.
A media distribution that allows users to access video television shows digitally on request without a traditional video playback device. Okay, I have no clue what that is. It's just streaming, but a video. Yeah, let's see. Alright, looks like Bean just kind of disappeared after he said nothing much. Alright, should we all go to the mine shaft now? Let's get Jordan, craft yourself an axe, get as many potatoes as you need. I should get some potatoes on myself while the clay is cooking to build the house.
Should we take the rails? It'd be quite funny. I don't know what to do, but with the rails, but
I mean, yeah, sure, we'll take the rails. Why not? 3 rails.
We can make a railway back to spawn, and it just brings potatoes there.
the underground potato railway. That could be a valid option. Maybe. Don't know. First, though, we're streaming until we get 30k potatoes, or at least I am. You guys are not obligated to be here. Don't worry. Also, Jordan, don't make any armor. Just get a stone axe and then pickaxe and mining materials.
Oh, also, I have a texture pack, which shows like an exclamation mark above potatoes to show when they're ready, if you want it.
Yeah, I'll stick with this one for now, because I can see pretty clearly which ones are ready and which ones aren't. Alright, everyone ready? You got your axe, pickaxe, and potatoes. Alright, let's go.
Yep.
potatoes. I think it's at the, this one? The right farm, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it. Alright, we're going underground. Oh, I forgot to add the side area here so that we can walk around without having to swim through the water. We'll add the slabs to the farm later. Maybe before we start digging, we should add slabs. Alright, looks like here's pretty clear. Let's keep searching. We gotta keep searching. Kind of splitting off.
This goes really deep.
Yeah, we're probably all gonna end up, like, splitting apart.
I'm gonna take more string in case we need to make more banners.
Yeah, I think more banners is probably a good idea. Looks like we got some iron here. Make sure you grab all the iron you can get, because we'll need some iron for the hopper systems for our super smelters. Plus, you can never have enough iron, especially if you don't use fortune, because we don't use enchantments. So it's very difficult.
You know.
Let's just grab even more iron.
Oh, there's a minecart here.
Minecart.
Also there is enchanted book. With
And
density 2. I'm just gonna leave that in
that
there.
in there. Let's keep searching through the dense jungle of this cave with vines. Oh, and the vines stop immediately as I say that. Oh, we got it.
Also, I have a good super smelter design which like has a hopper minecart. And it's pretty efficient if you want to make one.
We'll figure
or I
that
can
out
make
after the stream because it sounds very technical.
Yeah.
Alright, where's this? Skeleton is not aware that I exist. Alright, we got him. Then there's this zombie slowly falling through. That's gotta be painful to, like, fall through webs. But you can't fight back? That sounds annoying. Wait, that's a skeleton. Okay, I think I'm alive. We don't have any armor. So, if we get shot by skeletons, very good chance we die.
Flashback. Oh, yo, there's like a 1x1 in this mine shaft that goes straight down.
Good idea not to fall in that.
Someone make it though.
Maybe.
If it's a house.
I don't think anyone would build their house underground. Like we are the weirdos of the server that come from an active war zone, so like I don't think the other people are gonna be the ones who do that. Alright, let's see. Looking for more. I found some more iron. How much iron do we have? Let's put the iron in our hotbar so we can have 17 iron right now on mine. How many do you have, Crumbles?
Iron, I've got 6 pieces. This 1x1 leads down to a fresh new cave though.
Interesting. Let's plunder the mine shaft first, and then maybe we can send someone mining the cave.
Oh, too late. I kind of already. Curiosity got me.
Guess we're in the cave now. It's just me in the mine shaft searching.
I'm not going to stay here forever. I'm probably going to get the potatoes and help you farm again. Sorry, what? I'm probably going to get iron and help you farm again.
Alright, looks like we got 23 iron on me so far. I don't have a sword, so I can't break this stuff. Oh no, there's spiders. Gonna break up and place the torches next to the spiders. Minecraft has some
Jordan found diamonds.
Oh, he found diamonds, nice. Minecraft has some pretty wacky, like, guidebooks, I'm not gonna lie. And, with spiders, they tell you to never be below a spider. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I doubt Mo Yang's advice from, like, 8 years ago is accurate today. But, I mean, there is truth to it, though, because spiders, especially if they're inside webs, you can't hit them. So the only way you can hit them if they're not actively attacking you, so jumping is not advised. Fighting jumping spiders is not advised. Yeah, I don't know why I said that, but I needed something to talk about on stream. Alright, we got 23 iron. Wait, I can grab these rails. Grab some more rails. And let's find... I think I've gotten most of the mine shaft, so I'm ready to head back already.
Yeah,
I'm gonna grab the clay and start building the house, because I have a... Oh, there's another enchanted skeleton. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I somehow survived that. Oh wait, Jordan got shot by a skeleton as I was being attacked by that skeleton that could two-tap me, I think. I got very lucky there with that third thing. I think he's blocked. Can't hit us. Okay, we got him. Back, oh, Crumbles is here.
Hello.
This is where I came into the mine shaft, I think. Oh, wait, Crumbles. Alright. Alright, ready?
3, 2. A bit early, but whatever.
3, 2, bitter. I hadn't even, like, charged up my axe yet. And was that another? I think we got... There's a lot of skeletons here for some reason. Yeah, looks like everything down here is good. Yeah, should we head... I think we should head back to the surface now. I think we've gotten all this place. Where is the surface? That is a good question. Where is our base? Not down here. You remember how we got into here? I think I saw not too long ago where we came from. Was maybe... This is not where we came from, but it gets us up to the right Y level. Oh, there's a chest here. Got some iron ingots, some more torches. I was running dangerously low on those, and some rails, not bad. Or iron. Okay, I think we found a new part of the cave. We can stay here. And there's a chest below us with a name tag, some rails, some powered rails.
Spawn ahead, please help.
You can't break spawners, I don't think. I think you just have to kind of ignore
Need touch, that's a scam.
Yeah, we'll just ignore them. If you want, though, you can grab, like, all that string.
Place water.
Alright, if you guys are wondering, guys on the stream are wondering what this iron is for, that is, for, what was it for? Yeah, it's for furnaces. I am very, very smart. I remember everything, not question my intelligence. Okay, yeah, we definitely have enough string for, like, thousands of banners down here. Oh, Jorban's here again. Oh, more iron. Grab some more rails. Oh, this is kind of dark.
For some reason, these spiders just don't have an AI.
Yeah, I think it might be like if the light level is too bright, maybe? Maybe it's something like that. Might be something with the mod pack as well. The same thing that makes the spiders just not work. Oh wait, is this... We are the loot. That has some pumpkin seeds in it, not interested. We farm potatoes here, not pumpkins. Alright, I'm gonna try and make my way up. I don't exactly know how to get back, but I'm gonna try and find one. I got 36 iron on me. Hello. I don't have a sword, so I just gotta follow behind. Oh. He doesn't have a sword anymore either. Well, time to craft new swords. Alright. Sword. Sword. Why not grab some string on our way back?
Yeah, I got like a stack and 40 of it.
Yeah. Wait. We went all that way to find out it was the dead end was the place we were trying to escape was just a dead end where we got scammed there. Time to find another way out. Let's see. I think maybe back here.
I remember the way back if you want.
Oh yeah, that would be appreciated.
Alright, just follow me.
Everyone's stone swords are breaking because of budget cuts. I'm just too stingy. Like, no. Your paycheck, that goes to buying hoppers. Hurry up. Your wage, that... Oh, wait, more iron. Hold on a second. This also goes to buying hoppers.
Buying hoppers and more cauldrons.
Yeah, alright. Back to
And more
the
iron.
direction we're going.
Stuff.
Wait, oh, Jorban can
No.
TPA. Remember how this man said he knew the way out?
Hear me out. Hear me out,
It's human
okay?
GPS right here, guys. Human GPS
Listen,
confirmed in real life.
Listen, I will find the way back. I promise.
I'm just gonna go this way. Ooh, some more. I'm gonna grab this clay because I need terracotta. time I don't have to grab it from the bottom of the ocean. I mean, this. Let's see. We got 9 people online now. That is noticeably more than I was expecting. That is noticeably more. We break some more minecart rails. I wonder what's the stream viewership right now. Considering I was in a dark tunnel there for like a really long time, probably not that high. Let's see. Stream viewer. We have one. Yeah, that's probably Jordan. 21 people have watched the stream since we started it though, so that's interesting. Alright, got some more rails. Is this the way out? Pretty sure this is a dead end we came across originally. There's a way out somewhere here.
I hope. We spent like a good 10 minutes just trying to get out of it.
At this point, it might be worth our time just to dig up. Oh wait,
Yeah,
I found
probably.
a tunnel up here, maybe. I think I remember this place. That means we came from this direction. Torches in this direction, so probably good.
Jordan died.
Oh, wait, we can just slash TPA Jordan.
Jordan's at spawn.
Oh, oh well. I mean, actually, I could dot. Wait, he's in a mine shaft. He's in the mine shaft.
Slash back. Slash back, probably.
Oh yeah, that would explain it. What if I type slash back? I don't think. Have I died? I don't know. I'm gonna try slash back. What happens?
I just went to spawn.
Oh, I came to my last death location. Alright, well, guess I'm gonna have to walk back. In this direction. Maybe a while.
I'm gonna explore. Ooh. Is that like a massive church at spawn?
It's not massive. There's a church at spawn.
It is massive. It's like, is that a cathedral?
Hold on, let's slash TPA crumble. I gotta figure out what is he looking at, guys. I have no clue.
This thing.
Oh, this is
Look at this thing. It's massive.
not the church I was expecting. Yeah, this thing looks pretty big. What is it?
Town hall. Trading hall project solar.
What is solar? I don't know. And whoever he is, we're in his house now. Your solar, your house has officially been invaded.
Oh.
Deal with it. Yeah, I don't see anything in here. Interesting. They do have like an actual, like I think this is where they go for their Bible studies, like an actual church. But it's all the way out here. Wow, this frame rate is laggy. And so here's the plan, Crumbles. Like if you come over here.
Yes. Yeah, I'm coming.
Alright, let me options, video. Let me just turn my render just down to video settings. Like, you can't place anything here. Yeah, but that's not enough to contain our potatoes. Let's be real. Like, whoever
rotten flesh.
Whoever put the potatoes in this chest, like, spread them out 1 potato each.
Oh, wow.
No. We do it by the stack, you buffoons. That's how we do it. So once all those chests are full, then you have over here, if you come over here, like, you can't place any blocks. And it's not claimed by someone, it's just you can't place it. But you can place blocks right here.
Oh, right.
So, if you build like an archway, we can make like a potato archway, full of double chests full of potatoes. And I think that's going to be our play because the owner just ignored me when I asked them to make a homeless food archway anywhere else. So yeah, a book with basic commands.
Should we just make like a?
Wow, they have a lot. All right.
Should we just put like a bunch of chests in the road saying free potatoes?
No. So we're gonna make one big archway. Like, imagine these cobblestones are double chests. That's what we're gonna do.
Okay. I see.
Alright, let's try and head back to the base. I can actually die. I can just teleport instantly. Save the stream a lot of time. Speaking of which, speaking of the stream, we got statistics, items, potatoes. 24,000. We still got 6k more to go, which is a long ways.
What's the rosary walk?
I don't know. It's a walk based off the rosary or something. Either way, I found the walk back to my house.
Oh.
And everyone can flash TPA to me now.
Let's go. I jumped off the rosary bridge.
Oh wait, do you have your spawn set at our house though?
No, I don't. I'm gonna TPA to you.
Yeah. Jorban, you can also slash TPA to me. Slash TPA Candy Power War.
Oh, we've got a wandering trader.
Inside of the base?
No, I just hear him going, huh?
We locate the Wandering Trader. Chat, do we need to
Oh, I
locate...
found him.
Oh, wait, you did?
He's selling sea pickles, pink dye, pod sole, orange tulips, sugarcane, and acacia sapling.
I don't think any of those are particularly important. Not gonna lie.
Maybe we could sell some pink dye to our neighbor. It's the only thing I see there.
Pink dye is flowers, though. Like, pretty easy to find. Also, I'm pretty sure our neighbor doesn't even log on.
Yeah.
Alright,
Also,
yeah.
here you go.
Oh, wait, what it... Ooh,
Salvaged all of that from the mine shaft.
yay. Oh, wait, I've been given a diamond. Yo. Excellent. Oh, even more iron.
Did someone just set the time today?
Very possibly, or someone slept. Yeah.
Wait, is it one player's sleep?
Maybe. It might also be that there's just not that many people. Alright, should we harvest the farm again? Let me get my stuff into a chest.
What should Jordan do in this process?
Okay, Jordan, I'm not gonna lie, we don't really have a third process. I gotta think about what am I gonna have Jordan do. Jordan, you can start mining the new farm at the bottom. That way we don't have, like, overcrowding. Or you can just run around on the farm and collect potatoes. You can pick 1 out of 2 jobs.
It's the most exciting job.
Yeah, it's very, very exciting.
Yeah, I don't think Jordan's too thrilled.
Radio silence. But the remainder of the stuff I got in the chests. Back to potato farming.
Hang on a second, we've got our... Oh, what's your terracottas done?
Oh yeah, the terracotta. Alright. How the farm grows, Are you ready to start the potato process? I'll grab
yeah,
the
I'm just
terracotta
clearing
later.
out some water.
Alright. Sweeping through all the farms again, this one has definitely got a lot of young, not fully grown potatoes, but listen, we gotta crank out the maximum potatoes if we're gonna get to 30k.
Exactly.
I think right now we're at, like, I just checked at the farm and I already forget. I do this a lot. I forget a lot of things. I don't understand. But we have a lot of potatoes, so yeah, our goal is to get to 100k maybe. I don't know if that's gonna be possible, not gonna lie. But it is very possible we get to 50k. That's a much more acceptable goal. I think we might have to cut it short at 50k just because of how slow the furnaces are working. Like, most of our potatoes are still uncooked.
Yeah. We might have to make a couple more auto smelters. Wait, technically we could just replace them all with smokers, right? And then just keep separate furnaces with all the iron.
What's the difference between a smoker and a furnace?
The smokers cook food quicker.
Ah, I see.
Only food though.
They use lava?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, we can replace them with smokers then. That would be weird. While you
Should I do that
replant,
now?
I'll get the smokers.
Alright, yeah, I think it's 4 logs per furnace.
Alright, 4 logs per furnace is what we'll do. Basically, our plan is going to be to get the smokers up. I don't know how much faster they cook than furnaces, but they should be cooking.
A lot.
Ah, I see.
Like a lot faster. Thing is, you can only put food in it, so we might have to make a separate smelting area for ores, stuff like that.
Yeah, we shouldn't have too much ores to smelt.
Yeah, we're broke anyways.
There's some potatoes to grow a crop. Alright, now I'm gonna find out how to make a smoker. What are some key resources in smokers?
So imagine making a compass, but instead of the redstone, it's a furnace, and instead of the iron, it's logs.
I see. Okay, I just crafted all my logs into planks. That's okay, because we have more logs.
I got 25 on me if you need them.
I think I got enough. Oh wait.
Very cool.
Craft furnaces.
Hold up. AFK.
Alright. He's AFK, chat. Can't wait for his materials to mysteriously disappear out of his inventory for no apparent reason, then appear into my inventory. But, you know, lag does that sometimes. What can I say? Sometimes the lag just takes the stuff out of their inventory and into yours. That happens. That's only happened a couple of times in my experience. Mostly when people have very valuable items, they just seriously disappear. I can't seem to figure out the cause of this. Yeah. Oh no, it's just fitting raw potatoes in. Oh, something happened there. All right, let's see. Let's clear out the. I think those are working as intended now. Let's make sure every time you break something with hoppers, they always get a ton of random stuff in their supply chain. All right, let's check this one. This one, they're clear. Here, all we got is a couple of potatoes and a lava bucket. A couple of potatoes, another lava bucket, a furnace, and some uncooked clay. Alright, let's get our lava buckets back in. Alright, we got our lava in. Now we just gotta fill them back up with the right materials. In the meantime, Jorban is somewhere down there, I think. Oh, he's up here. Excellent. Yeah, that should be, everything should be cooking faster now. Let's watch, how fast does it cook? Okay, that's pretty fast. Let's also put down some furnaces here for ores and stuff. I'm sure we'll have a lot of ores in the future, even though I said we didn't need that many.
I'm back, sorry about that.
Hello there. Alright, yeah, I got some lava. I'm just filling up the chests right now for the furnace. Essentially how it works is the furnaces are powered off of infinite lava. And yeah, that for all the new 0 viewers to the stream. And let's put... Where are we going to put the chest for now, I guess? Alright, are you ready to go harvest the next layer? Okay, looks like there's still a couple more.
I'm still filling in the top. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. How long have we been live?
I think it's like 2 hours or something.
Alright, not that long.
I'm here.
Alright, we got 25,000 potatoes so far. If we gotta get to 30,000, that's a lot of potatoes. Let's find the potatoes. Is it too hard for you to just go around the ones that aren't actually like
no, that's fine.
Planting? Okay, yeah, because I'm realizing like as we harvest them so fast, a lot of them aren't like fully grown.
Yeah, that's fine. I got it.
Alright, it's like a targeting game. Gotta target the right ones and not the wrong ones.
It's good training for the fire team SMP.
Yeah, the fire team SMP is definitely more favorite of mine to play than potato farming SMP, as you can tell by the fact that me and Crumbles and Jordan are all here. The fire team SMP is currently it's not running. Essentially, we run it in seasons because otherwise, like if someone gets victory, how do you do that? And I'm like, huh, yeah, that's great, but it's a lot harder for me to like find people, especially Christians, who play Minecraft when I am. It's a lot harder for me to do that when I'm actually having to, for one of the most popular hours of the day, do an SMP, like run it and be there and stuff. So that's definitely one of the big reasons that I am. Wait, I think these ones are mostly grown, but that's one of the big reasons why there's the fire team SMP is on hold right now. It will probably take a couple days. I'm probably gonna make a video on these potatoes too, because. Like, yeah, if I spend, like, 30 hours streaming or whatever, I might as well get some videos out of it. Yeah. It would probably be a short video, because, like, Technoblade's Potato Wars, that was 9 months worth of footage. That was not nearly as short as our footage here has been, of, like, 2 hours long. And, I mean, yeah, I can feel it in my voice that the long talking is definitely getting to me, but it's worth it. Hopefully this will add more videos, because I've been long dealing with this problem where, yeah, I make great videos, but people don't have anything to watch in the meantime. So it's like one video every now and again, which works if you're a really big YouTuber. When you're a small YouTuber trying to get people to watch your videos, it's definitely harder. So that's what the whole streaming thing is about too, because like, yeah, I could have made a testimony video, I didn't have to make it a stream, but if I make it a stream, then, you know, it works better. Still harvesting. Alright, we've got... How many potatoes, Crumbles, and anyone in the chat, do you think we'll have by the end of this harvest? Also, Jordan, how many potatoes?
I'd probably say about 25, maybe 27k.
So we're
That's my
already at
rough estimate.
25k.
Oh, in that case, we'll probably get down to like 29, or maybe we might even get there.
In
It really
one
depends the state of
harvest?
the others. But there's some still for it.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go and put my potatoes in a chest, because, like, I am running out of inventory space, and a lot of my inventory has a bunch of, like, cobblestone in it for some reason. I should fix that, but, it's almost like I mined a bunch of cobblestone. I can't believe anyone would ever do this. Alright, and here I can rest my potatoes into the furnace. Seems like they're cooking a little faster.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, you got the smokers, right?
Yeah, they're smokers now. We're smoking potatoes instead of furnacing them.
Yeah, that means we have to take out all the iron and the super smelter.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's
And
still some
copper.
clay in there, probably. Oh well.
I've got rid of it.
Alright, I'm gonna go and start harvesting the potatoes.
I'm gonna follow you.
My 3-day-old bread that I found in a mine shaft that's been long abandoned for years. Pretty sure that's sanitary.
That's very safe.
Alright. Yeah. I think it's faster for me just to harvest the whole farm.
Yeah, I mean, you're not really losing much here.
Yeah, I mean, we do lose a lot of the growth, but like at that point they would have had a long time to grow anyways, so it's kind of like it. Even if you harvest them all at the same time, they're all going to be growing at the same time too. So
Yeah.
obviously, some are going to grow faster, some aren't. So it's not quite the same, but it is still an amount that is going to get harvested faster because you do it all at the same time.
Will you stream tomorrow?
I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow, because I'm probably going to be
Yes.
busy with, like, church and
Okay.
stuff. I might
Yeah, me too.
stream, the day after tomorrow.
I do have a vacation.
Interesting.
a week,
I mean,
so
I
I'll
can
be
do a
chilling.
solo stream. It doesn't have to need other people. I think
No,
I'll
for
manage
some
to
reason I
survive
find
without
this fun.
Crumbles. Yeah, I think the fun part of this is that it's something to do.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
Right now,
I'm
there's
really
nothing
bored
to
right
do
now.
on the Fire Team SMP. Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing.
Also, Milk has gone real silent after that last. Well, if you want to call it a season, I want to call it just 3 hours, but
Yeah, last season with the Fire Team SMP was definitely pretty short. Which, I mean, to be fair, Milk actually, like, I didn't show this in the video, but like for the viewers watching the stream, there was actually supposed to be a different leader. Like, Milk and everyone voted for a different leader, and then that leader just never showed up. Like that leader ran for leader, put a speech up, made a video on the server, and then he just never showed up.
yeah.
So like it's not really Milk's fault because he didn't start it, or Milk and Gotham. Yeah, it's not really his fault because he didn't want to be in the first place. He was just like, well, since no one else is, I am, or not I am, but like he's gonna be it anyways. So yeah,
He was a
that's
bit sad about the, mass shooting thing.
hopefully that doesn't get flagged on YouTube. We'll see.
Yeah, I was
It
about to
was in
say that.
Minecraft FBI was
In
in
Minecraft,
Minecraft.
yes.
It was in Minecraft. It was mutually consensual.
Let's not talk
both
about that
players
anymore
agreed
then.
to play in Minecraft War.
The mass paintball fight.
Yeah, it was the ambush. It was an ambush. That's what happened. All right,
Yeah.
I've almost got another
Oh,
inventory
you
full
have
of
a.
potatoes. You might
I
want.
didn't notice that you have a crucifix on your head.
Yeah, it's like camo, but it's every time I F5, like if you're shooting or whatever, and then you F5 or when you're spotting and then you F5 to shoot, you have to go. You're looking at the back, and then if you're also like next to a wall or you have a helmet on, sometimes it like shows it for a second. So I'm like, what if I put this
Hmm.
into the videos? Haha. All right. This is the top layer. I'm gonna put some more chests down in the chest area just because we need more of them.
Yeah.
We're quickly running out of space.
You want to know the real reason why I click so fast?
Auto
I brought my
clicker.
brother. No, I brought my brother here. It's actually a fourth person. Do you want to see him?
Sure. that that
No, that was such a waste of time.
this guy. It'll be a funny stream bit.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
not much happens in Minecraft, as you can tell by the fact that we're here farming potatoes. Like, surely a farming simulator would not work in an actual game. But the Stardew Valley would never work in the gaming industry. It just, come on, let's be honest. No one plays farming games. They're the least played of any subcategory of games in the game industry. No one ever uses them.
So we're getting about one potato every
Oh dear.
4 seconds.
Oh wait. Oh, that's better than normal. Okay.
That's per smelter too. So multiply that by 3 and 12, and divide that by 4, and we're getting 3 potatoes per second.
Interesting. Will it be
3
enough?
cooked potatoes, baked ones.
3 potatoes in
He
a
might just have to AFK here all night just to smelt them all.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna smelt them all, you also need more hoppers too.
Yeah,
Alright, ready to harvest this one? Did we finish the last one?
I'm ready. Did we?
Yeah, we did. I think.
Okay, cool.
Alright,
Hopefully.
next one. Yeah, then we'll check up on Jorban too. He's just been relegated to mining duty. Wait, and he's
He's
fighting
shooting up the
villagers.
villagers. Yeah, he's crossbowing the villagers.
Yeah, villagers.
Sorry.
Crossbow. Um,
Yeah.
See, pillagers are enemy combatants, so it's fine. I'm gonna go grab dirt, because it looks like we have quite a few holes in our farm. And it's actually, like, longer than, like, 5 seconds to climb up the ladder now. That is a lot longer than it used to be. I don't have a hoe. Oh, wait, oh, you do.
fine, I got
Okay. Yeah, alright, we'll keep going.
Should we sell poisonous potatoes?
Maybe. I mean, who's gonna buy poisonous potatoes?
I don't know, someone might buy them for the memes.
Wait a minute, we could become like the next meme coin sellers, but in Minecraft, selling potatoes that are poisonous.
1 stack poisonous potatoes for 5 diamonds.
5 diamonds is a little expensive, even for a meme coin, I'm not gonna lie. We could try it, though. We can try it.
Everyone's rich here.
That is true, they are rich. They gave me like 5 shulkers for free, so...
Yeah. Jordan's not having a good time.
I wonder where are they like in the basement, or is he up top?
I think it's in the hot springs next to our base.
Ah, I see. Yeah, the server adds like all kinds of like weird environments, and I'm like, I'm sitting there wondering like what the whole. Also, here's some potatoes to plant. I'm sitting there wondering like what the whole thing with the biomes is, because I'm trying to find a horse yesterday, Because, like, clearly, you know, the only influential way to, like, make an impact is to have better gear. And if everyone else has elytras and enchantments, like, what chance do I have? So I'm like, what can they not... If they have elytras, guess what they're not bringing? A horse. Because you can't fly a horse in an elytra. And you can't slash spawn with a horse either. So, my strategy is to use a horse, and then I'll be influential person. So far, haven't had a single meeting on the entire server, so not the biggest, but still worth it. For when it does happen. All right, I think this is the last farm, right?
Yeah.
The next floor isn't done yet. After this one, I'm gonna do the slabs. I keep forgetting. And
Oh yeah, do you need any help with that?
stream viewers, they're probably like, yeah. Once we finish this, collect all the potatoes, make sure you got all of them, and yeah, then we'll do the slabs. All right, let's check the whole farm.
Perfect. Still one grown potato here. Do you want to do the honors?
Yeah.
There we go.
Statistics, items.
My
27,000.
Jorbin's really not having a good time.
We actually
I'm gonna
are
go
at
help Jorbin real
27,000.
quick.
Alright. Yeah, it looks like down here's empty. Yeah, down here's empty.
Alright, Jorbin, what's up? Oh dear.
I hear the villagers playing on the sound. Like,
Oh dear, sorry, is that loud?
It's not that loud, but it is playing. For any
rather
audience
not play?
watching, you can just mute when fighting pillagers. That works. But yeah, for any audience watching, if you hear pillager sounds and it's not on my subtitles, it's not me. It is someone else. Please don't
It is
murder me in the
my
comments.
bad microphone.
Listen, not everyone can have an epic YouTuber microphone. Alright, let me... What was I was gonna make? Slabs. I'm not forgetting this time. I'm making slabs. Why are we making slabs? We're gonna put the slabs over the water. So that way the potatoes can't fall in. And then there should still be... There's water logging. Yep, there's water behind it. Alright, now I just gotta go through the entire farm. Here's some slabs, Crumbles.
Oh, thank you. Also, if you couldn't tell, Crumbles is British.
No way. That's crazy.
No way.
Crazy. I can't believe this crumpet man is British.
You know, I don't even know what a crumpet is. Everyone uses it, but like.
Okay, a crumpet is the word that
it
goes next to tea when you're mocking a British person.
I see. Oh.
Yes. Oh, that was quick.
Okay.
Crumbles just completely, or Crumpet just completely builds the slabs.
Is that my new nickname?
No, Crumpet, that is not your nickname, that's your name. I'm calling you Crumpet from now on. Just kidding, I will not doom you to such a fate as this. Alright.
Alright, mate.
This should stop potatoes from falling into the water. The potatoes don't fall down into the water, bro. I don't know, how do British people say bro?
Bro, mate, what are you doing right now?
This is a counterfeit British person. This is a counterfeit British person. They're not actually British. They're just counterfeit. They clearly... British people don't say the word bro. They say brother. Dun dun dun. Like his brothers.
Brother. No, that's more the people. That's more the Indian people that live in the UK. They say brother a lot.
He puts the slabs down the entire way behind me. Oh, you're... Okay, that makes a little more sense. You're placing it on the side. I've been, like, slowly walking backwards while angling myself away.
You just gotta get the rhythm, and then you're good.
I see. Yeah, you can just click the sides. Okay, we got another one. Let's see, can I go fast? Oh, I cannot go fast.
Already done one row.
Look at how fast I did that row. Completely completely perfect. Not a single flaw in that entire row. Let me make sure I didn't like place any on the bottom. I think I placed a couple on the bottom there that messed it up.
That's fine. Ah,
Alright, well, if potatoes start dying, we'll know what happened.
yeah, drought. In a cave, that makes sense.
I
Yes,
did it!
see, Candy Power is a pro Minecrafter. You should
Pro
play Bed Wars.
Minecrafter. Yep.
Bed Wars stream next time.
Bed Wars stream. How to die infinite times in Bed Wars in under 2 hours. Alright, let's check. Now that we've harvested all... Okay, we're still at 27k. So we are...
Do you mind if I make the roof a bit taller and leave like the blocks
so
with the
here's the
torches
problem
on?
with the roof. There's water.
Mhm. Oh dear, yes.
Yeah, just
of
keep the
course.
roof... Why would we make the roof taller, though? Like, with this way, we can move faster. And it also stops us from accidentally trampling crops.
Fair enough.
So... Yeah, and I think them being closer to me means that they'll grow faster. Not exactly sure on that one. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna try and... I guess you can kind of chunk load. I didn't really think this long worth of tasks. Let me get
Also,
some more clay for terracotta for the house.
with the poisonous potatoes, I made a dedicated chest for them.
Excellent.
It's right here.
Yeah, I found that, but undoubtedly, and I just hit my microphone. Undoubtedly, I'm still gonna end up putting the poisonous potato somewhere else anyways, because it's faster.
Also, I got a stack of iron.
Yeah, I'm smelting the coal right now. You can put the stack of iron in the other chest.
Jorman might need a hand again.
Yeah, you can go help him out. Alright, I'm going to build that house now.
I'm not going to make any tools out of this iron because it's too ludicrous for me.
Yeah, no. We keep the iron. We keep the iron tool for using on a hopper. I would never use an iron tool, guys. I can't believe you would do something so counter-revolutionary. Like, clearly, I never use iron tool ever. Like this pickaxe that I'm definitely not holding in my hand. That was...
Oh, Jordan's making a base.
Interesting. Does he know how to slash claim?
I don't know.
That.
Jordan, do you know how to slash claim?
You need to slash claim it, or else it won't work. Alright.
Or else it's a robbery.
I'm just gonna head wherever this house is. Where was I? Building a house somewhere. Where did I put it? Oh, alright, I gotta do deductive. I'm just gonna deafen, and message me on the server. Need to talk or something, just for background noise. And if the pillagers are also there. Alright, we are now deafened. So, now that we have no pillagers noise, we need to make our house. Now, hold up, I'm very hungry, but I'll ignore it. The reason we need to make a house is because, like, there's a guy going around buying all the houses in spawn. And the thing about buying all the houses in spawn is that if you buy all the houses in spawn, that there's a lot of houses there, and there's land. So if I make houses in spawn, and then I sell them to the guy, we can get away with free money, basically. It's like a free money scam, but it's not a scam, because we're actually selling him a house. But we gotta find it. Where is it, though? It's gonna be rough to find. I don't have the route memorized, because I built it, like, a while ago. And I just randomly, like, was looking for where's the free space. So I may not be able to locate it, but being the human GPS that I am, I'm sure this will not be a 5-hour long ordeal. It will be very quick and fast, and I will find the house. See that thing over there? That's the house. That thing over there is the house. I know because this weird structure has been here for a really long time. Yeah, this work in progress is more like a work that's not being progressed on at all, but whatever. I'm sure they'll log on eventually and get it right. People would never build something and then completely stop building it. Except like all those times I did, but like other than that, I'm sure no one would do it. Just find this. I don't know why I did. I put the spruce here as like a placeholder, so that with right here there's something up on the roof, but it needs to be terracotta to actually blend in. Alright, we got the planks mined, and then now we can patch up here, patch up, patch up. This way there shouldn't be any visible places to other people outside of the house. Alright, looks like we got this side next. Pillar up to here. As you can tell by the fact of how ugly this house looks, I am a very great builder. Oh, Jordan got shot by a pillager again. Oh well, it is what it is. Mining. There's just, on this server, like, death is so meaningless because you just, anytime you die, you just type /back and then you instantly teleport back. Not exactly a hardcore Minecraft server, but you know, I'm sure they'll eventually get there. This must just be the starters. As you can tell, this is not exactly the combat Minecraft lifesteal SMP deadliest trap server you were expecting. All right, this is looking okay. That the spruce on the floor there is fine. Let's check out the other side as well. We want to make sure the thing is above board. Oh. We got a tree growing here. I planted this tree a while ago because I needed dark oak logs, so we're gonna chop this tree down. The house we're building, it uses dark oak logs for a lot of the corners, and as you can see, all the framing is dark oak, so we need that to be done. Harvest logs. The server also has like this unique thing where if you break. Speaking of breaking, my axe just broke, but if you break the nearest logs to a leaf, instead of like breaking over time, the leaves will instantly like disappear. It's very interesting. I've probably shown it on stream. I think maybe not actually. That was probably before the stream started, but yeah, we gotta break them, and then they just disappeared. But we gotta break all of them, or else they won't disappear. And it's all gone now. Then we can mine these logs. Alright, we've got these logs mined. 5. I guess we'll place it down so it can grow back again. We're 3,000 potatoes away from 30k. So that means probably finally get done with farming. I don't know that there's anything else we're going to do today. That might be the end of the stream. Maybe not, though. Like, we still got a roof here. What should I use for the roof? Like, what block goes there best that's, like, realistically achievable and not from the end? Alright, it probably crumbles and Jordan tubed into the... I'm just gonna... a dark oak. This should fit in, right? Actually, we could. Nah, we just crafted them all into planks anyways. Let's planks. Yeah, we're just gonna fill this up. Maybe we'll put in an attic later or something like that. Something to that effect will probably work. Actually, let's put this roof one higher. It is gonna be a rather small attic, but it will work. We'll also put in some windows. Not exactly sure how those windows are going to work yet. We're going to need some sand for that, and to cook the sand. Yeah, we're trying to make it look like a real house. or not really a real house, but a real Minecraft house. So that way they'll think it's legit and buy it from us. Which, I mean, it is a legit house. It's just the house is legit because we made it like five minutes ago, and it's not exactly an heirloom property or anything. But we'll be able to sell it to them probably, right? I'm sure they would never make a joke about buying houses. That would be, I can't believe someone would do that. They would never. Also, we have this weird chimney thing I put in. I'm gonna show you what's going on with this roof here. This roof is all out of whack. Here's why. If you look at it, why is this chimney here? That's because look at this side. Look at this side is shorter by an entire block than this side is. That's why we have the chimney here, so people don't notice. that's why it's in such a lame place to be. And then we'll just mine. Not mine. Why am I saying mine? I'm gonna finish up this floor. I think I kind of like this look of an attic, because then it takes the same space you had before and separates it into two to make it look unique. Not exactly sure how this person buying houses is judging them off of, but I'm sure we can get a couple of diamonds for this one. Alright. That scaffolding. Now we need some stuff for the windows. Means sand. Also /W crumble hell when potatoes are ready. Alright, let's go and find our sand now. Looks like they got 8 people online. That's more than it is some days. Ouch, that was definitely some lag there. Yeah, there's definitely some lag. My voice may or may not be cutting out of the stream. That just happens. How's our connection to the game? Our connection to the game is not the biggest, but supposedly it's doing good. We're almost out of spawn, and once we're out of spawn, we can look for sand. Then we'll have to /TPA back to the farm. Okay, there was definitely some lag on the server. Probably on my end, mostly, but maybe some lag. Let me find sand. That looks like sand. There's sand down there. My water is gone, but where did I put my will back there? I thought I picked it up with the lag. Back from the lag. And now we jump off this cliff and hopefully water bucket MLG. Actually, water bucket MLGing while you're lagging is not the best way to not die, but it works. Maybe sometimes. Sand spotted. Go collect it. Alright, sand here. We're gonna use this for the windows of that house. Okay, there's not... That sand's too difficult to get because it's underwater. Let's find some above water sand. Where is sand above water? I guess we'll just keep going in this direction. That horse there. That horse claimed. I might be able to get a second horse, because the issue with our first horse, the Batmobile, is that he is very slow. Oh yeah, I got it. Horse is untamed. Maybe we should come back for this horse. Horse gonna be tamed? No, we're not friends. Fine, we'll try again. I'll try again. Nope. Oh, fine, I'll try again. But bruh, he just got onto somebody's property and now I can't tame him. No. Get back off this guy's property. I need to tame you. Oh, maybe it's that property over there. That's probably what it is. The horse is not being tamed. It's just refusing. Why? Horse. Oh dear. The lag is definitely getting to his head. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to come back here for another time because this horse is just refusing to be tamed. At least we know he's there, though. I did not have any clue where any horses were when I first started out, so we're better off than we were originally. Now, where is the sand? Not look like a sandy environment, I'm not gonna lie. There's some stuff down there, but where's the above ground sand? Actually, there's probably some at the base. Let me unmute. Thousand millisecond delay. 2,000. This is more like a 20-second after stream. Why? Why are you teleporting? W. Corbin, why are you teleporting? Why? Where is the sand? Oh, sand! I finally found sand. Alright, let's harvest the sand. Forward, slash... Okay, sure. That's a valid exception. Alright, we gotta collect sand. Sand. It's this stuff. Stuff in my offhand. It's called sand, and we need it. Alright, hello there, Crumbles. I am unmuted.
Hello.
Yeah, so...
Ah, yes, I'm out of the naughty corner.
How many, are the potatoes well grown yet?
Sort
I
of,
have
not
a
many.
1-bar connection. I am not doing good.
Yeah, I sent you a picture of it. It's not doing good.
I'm gonna try lowering the bitrate of the stream again. Tell me if, like, the stream is, like, not great quality.
It's not... bad quality, but it's really, like, lagged back. Like, it's really...
Yeah,
I don't know how
that's...
to explain it.
Delayed is fine.
Yeah, super delayed.
Alright, I'm turning the bitrate even lower. My theory is my parents got home, and now they're sucking up the internet. That may be
I see.
one of the many problems. Alright, let's collect more sand. I think I know that most, like, Minecraft homes use a lot of glass, so I need to collect a bunch of sand, and then... Do we have any sand at base, actually?
Let me check for you.
Oh, my shovel ran out anyways, so I'm heading back to base anyways. Slash TPA crumble.
Yeah, we got a decent amount of sand in here.
Alright, let's
Top
collect
chest. This one.
sand and smelt it. Oh wait, some of that's sandstone. Sand. Alright, we got some sand cooking there. We got some sand cooking there. Oh wow, we got some potatoes. Let's transfer these into the normal chests.
Yeah.
There are a lot of chests here. Alright. How's the farm doing? Farm is definitely not fully
It's
grown
decent.
yet. But yeah. We could farm the first layer like sporadically, like just farm the ones that are full and replant each individual one at that time. And then, because that would
Yeah, we can
be
do that.
more efficient, and then that would buy us enough time to do the other 2 harvests, which would hopefully get us to the place.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's cool.
hopefully enough. I might, before that though, I'm gonna go out and see if I can get the windows on the house that I'm gonna try and sell for diamonds so we can fund our operation. I mean,
Alright.
not that we really need to mine anything anymore, so it's kind of useless now, but the stream is too my whole 2 viewers, which are you and Jordan, are too invested in the plot. There's nothing...
Yeah. Don't ask why. Because I don't know either.
Alright, I got 18 glass, that's probably not enough. Oh man, I gotta get water. Hold on a second.
I think the... Oh. Candy power has vanished.
No, I'm still here. I just pour the water next to my desk. What happened?
Alright. Nothing.
Ah. Interesting.
Should we rename the stream to Minecraft, but we're vegan? Because we're just eating potatoes. Super funny joke right there. Everyone laugh.
Yeah, everyone laugh. If you don't laugh right now, you're getting banned from my chat. All 1 concurrent viewers. M. Jordan. Alright, yeah, we'll start manually harvesting these, I guess, while the thing goes off.
Yeah.
While we wait for the house.
I'm gonna get some,
Alright, potato live stream. 0 viewers. But it is a live stream, and it's a live stream, it's live. People should watch it.
Yes.
I am definitely lagging behind. Like, literally and physically. Alright, we got... My screen appears to be stuttering, but it might be the fact that I did not get a lot of sleep last night. Either possibilities are possible. How many potatoes are we at right now? 27,300. So we got 2,700 more.
If you want, I can plant them behind you.
Sure. I mean, it's not too much of a difference. They're individually. We're just breaking them individually because it's fastest. All right, that's got to be getting close to the other farms being ready, probably.
Yeah, the one below is doing pretty well.
Yeah, we'll go to the one below after I take a step back to the actual thing, because I don't want to have to wait for the farm to regenerate again. Yeah. Anyways, also, if there's any people watching this on the replay, make sure, let me know if you want to see me farm potatoes again. Maybe we'll go to like 40k on stream or something. Yeah. Until then, just sitting here farming potatoes. Maybe I should go back and make that house that we were going to sell to the guy who definitely exists.
Yeah. Also, what happened to Axe 1? Because he like
I think he
vanished
just
in
left.
between. Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, a lot of people leave Fireteam SMP because, like, they're not expecting to wait for each season. Even if they are the guys who sabotaged the season and just destroyed their own beacon. But that's besides the point. Alright, I'm gonna head back to the
One is not in the Discord anymore, in
other
fact.
hat. Yeah, that's why he left.
Oh, right. Oh.
Crumbles figuring
Oh.
this out for the first time. Alright, I'm gonna go back to spawn now with the glass that we have and try and make this house. You're still on chunk loading duty. Yes.
Yay.
Yeah. Trying to think of anything that there is to do at the base. I don't know. Could always make another farm below it all. Or you could... Actually, what you can do is you can make another super smelter.
You want me to?
Or a super smoker. Yeah, why not?
Smoker, okay, cool.
Like, we have a lot of potatoes. And they need to be cooked somehow.
Indeed.
I think I have the route to my salesman house almost memorized. Alright, here is our salesman house. I think most houses use glass panes for whatever reason, so I'm gonna do that. Glass windows in.
It's, some people would say quite trendy. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta follow the trends to get good housing reviews.
Yeah, I think you should turn off the chat.
I'm just gonna controls chat
Tab.
settings hidden. There we go. It's gone now. Haha! They can't destroy my live stream anymore. Only we can do that now. All right, put some windows up in this attic. Not exactly sure how people are gonna get into this attic, but they have windows in their attic now.
Yeah, we've got some, there's an insurgency in our house right now.
Villager, yay. Alright, fell down. Place the block to the roof. Find the remaining blocks. And now make a window facing out, I guess. Not exactly sure what I'm gonna do with the outside of this house. All of this for a couple diamond blocks, but it's probably worth it. Maybe. Not
I
really,
also, I turned off hostile mob sounds just to save your ears and the stream.
yeah. Stream thank Crumbles right now. Thank Crumbles that he turned his audio off so you're not
Yeah.
hearing pillagers.
And I just made it everyone's problem when I was fighting villagers.
I think that's
Yeah, was there any
enough windows. What do you say?
was there any specific reason why X1 left, or was he just
No.
bored?
Most of them are just people who just like they like free speech who disappeared. Alright.
Did you kick him, or was he?
No, he left.
Did he leave? Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. After a 50-minute video, pretty much like sealing the fact that he was super determined, and then he just left.
Oh wait, I hear the Discord notification sound. Anyway, I think I still need a couple chests. I have 66 levels now. That is more. Are the farms below it ready? The what's my columns?
Yes.
All right.
Well, sort of. Most of them.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Set up decorations in this house. I don't know what I'm doing. That looks sort of realistic. I'm gonna put everything in the chest over here for the building supplies, and then I'll slash TPA Crumbles. Wait, no, I can't because I disabled chat. Time to turn it back on.
/TPA
crumbles. Options, chat settings. Hidden. Alright. Okay, so we went to harvest below.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm coming with the seedlings.
There's another one that's fully okay, yeah, looks like the one below us. Alright, time for another full harvest. Wait, statistics, what are we at? We are at 27,500 potatoes. See how much we're at by the end of the farm.
Yay.
Stream viewers, put your guesses in the chat now. How many potatoes will we have by the end of the farm? Will we have a lot? Will we have a little? No one knows.
Also, this what's going on with this like real estate guy who wants to buy this house
I
that
don't
you're
know.
making? at
One day a
Swan?
guy was just like in the chat like, I'm gonna buy all the houses in Spawn. And then I found out like from another guy that he actually was buying houses. So I'm
Oh,
like,
so he's being serious.
well, maybe. He may not take our house seriously. He may not, yeah. Finding potatoes. Potatoes. Seed. Plant.
Cheers.
Yeah, whenever I miss one and it's like not a full plant, I'm just like, leaving it there. Whatever. It's a potato.
I'll pick it up.
Alright. And my hunger is fully out now at the farm. Alright, let's try that again. We got like 2 more. And I'm getting tired. Mainly
Yeah.
just from my jaw, from talking, but it's a live stream. If I don't talk to the viewers, like, what are you guys gonna do? Like, just watch? No one watches random people play Minecraft. They watch people talk to them and play Minecraft.
Yeah, for real.
Place even more potatoes. More potatoes. Alright. I wonder how many potatoes were done at this one farm. It started at 25,000. How many potatoes
I'd say
do you
this is
think we're at?
probably. I'd say this is probably like a good 500 or 700 potatoes in this one.
And there goes a zillion potatoes. Yeah, I'd go for 800. Actually, yeah, it's because it's only half farmed. I'd go for 700. Each stack is about half of 100. This is a lot of potatoes either way. And
Did
with
we
the
count
smoker.
my statistics? Because I also broke some. I didn't break the whole farm, but like, do we
how
take the
many?
like small ones that
How
I
many do
got?
you have?
I don't know. How do I check that?
Statistics, then items, then potatoes.
Which one do I count?
The potatoes
Times
mine.
used or picked up? Or times broken?
Yeah.
Mined. I am at 74.
Okay, yeah, that's not really worth counting.
Yeah.
Alright, I got more potatoes for the chests.
Nice.
And we got one more farm. We are at 28k. So, we're doing pretty good.
Super smelter's nearly in action.
Alright, let's pick up... Wait, nearly in action? Oh, I see. Yeah,
Yeah.
are these within the claim?
I hope. I think so.
Get the, where is the stick? Get the stick in check. I think that might be outside of our claim. It's pretty far away, but then again, there was a lot of extra space on this claim. Am I lagging? Why can't I... I'm right-clicking with the stick, and I'm not...
I'm right-clicking on this wall and it says this land has been
Oh, wait.
claimed by Candy
Oh,
Pal.
my chat's
Oh
disabled.
yeah, we're
Okay,
literally right on the border.
yeah, we're like, the block that is the border is our wall. Alright. Open up chest and then put that in. All right, let's hit the next farm now. Then we should be like within 1,000 potatoes of 30k.
Yeah. Oh wait, do you want me to come down there?
Yeah. Replant.
On my way.
They don't need to bring potatoes
Oh,
down because
Jobin's.
they've been inventory space. Oh. Something going on. I don't see chat.
No, Jobin's just not having a good time.
Continuously dying.
He's in lava. I think he fell in lava.
Well, I mean, there's slash back, so like if you die, it's kind of like no one
Keep
really
inventory
cares 'cause
too.
you just spawn back in again. Alright, this is a big farm. It's got a lot of fully grown plants compared to small plants. Since we've been harvesting it so frequently, the other ones are like not even close to fully grown.
Yeah.
That's a okay, wait, I still got more potatoes. Almost done with the farm. Okay, basically all these potatoes here aren't fully grown. Except, yeah, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wait, 7. Not a lot of potatoes, but it is some potatoes.
Wait, how is Jobin in the nether?
Nether portals aren't that hard to make. You can like go to our neighbors or something as well. It's not that
Do we
hard
need
for...
to go to the nether?
Why?
No, I'm just saying, do we need to?
Not really. I mean, if you wanted like
Maybe
lava,
like glowstone.
like a... oh, what would you use glowstone for?
Just fill in the holes. I think it's brighter than torches, and more light makes the potatoes grow quicker.
It does?
Yeah.
Interesting. That might be worth our time. Maybe.
Oh, Jobin's here.
Oh, he's here.
Oh, that's not a good chest plate, man.
Oh dear.
It's fine. Hey, Jobin, do you remember this?
Anyways. Planting potatoes while they have a showdown. And I'm half asleep.
Looks like Jobin had a pretty successful nether.
Alright, looks
expedition.
like this one's done. How many statistics on potatoes? Items. Okay, we are 6
isn't-
potatoes short of 29,000.
It isn't that late, where you are right now, right?
No, I've just been talking for a while. Alright, we got
Cool.
these more potatoes. And then I think the top potatoes plus this one should be 30k. That should be the full stream. That should be it. Is definitely going to be, like... I would be surprised if anyone actually watched through the full stream that wasn't you or Jordan. But...
No, hopefully they'll miss the bloopers.
it's fine. It's 3 hours. 3 hours, a lot of things can happen.
Mhm.
Damn, how many? 12 people online. That is a lot of people. A lot of people. That's 12 more people than we have watching the live stream. I'm breaking. Oh, I failed to hit you.
Yeah, they disabled PvP.
Crossfire. Yeah, I am surprised that they managed to get like 12 people online on a server with no PvP. Like that's what
Yeah.
surprises me, because like PvP is the most interesting thing in Minecraft when you go to battle and whatnot.
Yeah.
Even if it's not modded, at least it's PvP. All right, that is potato. All right, we are closing in on 30k. I just got to keep remembering that before I fall asleep. Closing in on 30K.
As soon as the stream ends, you're shutting down your computer.
Probably that's probably what's gonna happen. Because I like the computer. It's a laptop. It's probably not meant to last like 20 hours of playing Minecraft. That's just not
Yeah.
not how it's supposed to work.
Yeah.
This is going to be a very good experiment of do streams actually work for my channel. Plus, it's kind of like a new stream. I haven't done this recently, so we'll see. I might try like streaming every day. I don't know if people are watching this on replay. Let me know if you want to see streams every day, which means less videos every day, but it also means more streams. So yeah, it's trade-off.
These potatoes are like teleporting everywhere, like the dropped ones.
Yeah, I think it's because like it combines them into a stack, or into. I think that's what's going on here. That's why they're like disappearing. At this point, I've gotten used to it because like I farmed like 30,000 potatoes here with this weird lag thing, and I farmed like maybe 10,000 outside of this. If 10,000 seems a bit big. Optimistic. Alright.
Yeah, at least your internet's recovering.
Yeah, the internet's recovering. I did lower the bitrate too. Hopefully that helps. That whole farmed sort of. How many items? 29,400. So we still got like 600 more potatoes. You think the top farm has 600 more potatoes?
Definitely look at this one. This, we can get it. We're getting it here.
Oh yeah, we'll get it. Yeah, first let's put everything in the chest. If we can, we'll fit them into the smelter.
Oh, I still haven't finished this super smoker. I'll probably finish that after the stream. Since
Yeah.
we're closing in on the potato as well.
We're closing in on the intense. Is there a way to like just mass click everything into it with that you don't have to shift click each thing?
Yes, yes. You basically okay. I don't really know how to explain this. Pick up a stack of baked potatoes from there,
Yeah.
and then shift click it while it's on top of another potato, and do it twice.
I see.
Double click, and it gets them all in your inventory.
So I'm holding a stack of potatoes, and then I shift click it over another stack of potatoes and click twice.
Yes. So when I say shift click once, you need to shift click twice.
Oh,
So pick it
on
up,
the ones in the
hold
barrel.
shift. Yeah, you did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I learned how to do it. Oh, why am I? No. I despise enchantments. Alright, let me find where the potatoes
Yeah.
are. Potatoes in. Right, he's trying to give us enchantments, and we're just like, no, we don't want enchantments. This is an
This is very
enchantment-free
generous of you.
potato farm.
Do you mind if I keep this stuff but grindstone it?
Yeah, grindstoning. As long as the enchantments are removed, that's fine. I just don't play with enchantments. If you want to remove it, that's fine. That's normally what I do if I have something that I really need. Because, like, in real life,
But it's enchanted.
like, you can't... I guess you technically can remove enchantments, but more often than not, you just get rid of the item. But in Minecraft, you can guarantee 100% rate of getting rid of all enchantments. So...
Yeah.
yeah. Continue mining more potatoes. Alright, if we needed 600 more there, that means we're probably about 100 more potatoes in. So we're probably at about 500 potatoes away.
Let's go.
Alright, should I just mass harvest the whole farm?
Yeah, honestly, like it's
I mean,
yeah.
once
Just
the
do it.
stream ends, we can wait a while. We just need to get to 30k potatoes. 30k potatoes.
We should make a. You know what we should do? I
What?
think this is a good investment. A chunk loader. It's a built-in machine.
I
I don't know
know
if it's against
how-
the rules.
I think
don't
that
see why it
would
would
probably
be.
be suspicious against the rules at least. But we don't really need a chunk loader. Like, when we're farming potatoes, we can farm potatoes.
They keep the farm running offline.
I mean, we don't really need it to run while we're offline, because, like, we're gonna be offline a lot. So, like, we don't need to take up server
Yeah.
resources that whole time. Alright, the farmers, with this full harvest, will we have 30k? I'm gonna guess not, but we might. Statistics. Items. 30,004 potatoes mined! Yeah! We did it, we got to 30k.
We did it.
Ow, my voice is
Yes.
dying. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this stream. Didn't really finish the business house, but whatever. Now we just gotta replant, and then we'll be good to go. Yeah, if there is there anyone even watching this? Okay, yeah, it's just us again. But if you guys on the replay did like the stream, and you want to see more, let me know. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna keep replanting this. I will see you guys later. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
End stream.